Well, I'll just buy some more next time.
Oh, everyone's got fun little extra
Oh wait,
special
wait, no,
abilities.
say this. It's in gear, not weapons.
Oh, yes. Speaking of which, I was going to.
Yeah, I was rereading that quick flash stuff, and I'm now becoming more suspicious, given how it operates, how it would work in a combat scenario. Because you essentially need to prime someone first, and then activate to catch them on fire.
I mean, yeah, it's essentially just a little tiny gun you spray on someone. You press the button.
Yeah, but you need to spray on a lot first before you get the electrical thing to catch them on fire. But anywho,
True.
so yeah, as these doors widen open, the droid in particular, let me blow up his image.
Can we just blow him up?
If I can just... is an assassin droid that looks over to everyone in a fairly robotic voice. The background of this whole thing is, I'm sure everyone has seen Nar Shaddaa at some point. It's very much like perpetual Coruscant Undercity. Lighting is pretty much coming from all artificial sources. There's not really a direct light that gets to you. Anything that's direct light is really coming from inside the tram. On the outside, it's shades of darkness. You guys are zooming through on this monorail with the railing on top of the tram, as opposed to, say, up the bottom. Just makes it easier for cargo to move through. As the droid walks through, well, you were easy to find. It's his little, he's got one of his guns, he's got a little sensor going to it, and as he kind of waves it in the direction, it starts beeping a little bit, big boy, a little bit on Zan, a little bit on Vod. And as it goes towards Pike, it beep, 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 beep.
Oh, how about that, guys? These new trains are really fast, and it looks like our stop's coming right up. And what do you say we go live life somewhere else?
Dead or
They're
alive.
not gonna let us.
Well, what do you mean? We're sitting here. I'm eating my meal. They're the guys who think they're, I don't know, some sort of bounty hunters. Well, we've been here barely a day, so we obviously
that
haven't caused enough
literally
problems.
is.
I think we should go go on our way. They should probably go find the right bounty, and we'll all just be happy.
I guess that's just how destiny rolls. Downhill into some shit. Let's get this over with. I thought you were just trying to skew with the fact of saying, "Oh, roll destiny, please."
Actually, yes, roll Destiny, please.
Give us
actually,
a
I need
button.
to request Destiny roll.
Can somebody roll my destiny for me?
That's on brand.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Once I see what Destiny rolls from.
Okay, you can minimize those things without closing them. You just double click the header.
My God.
All right, I will.
I should probably roll Destiny first. Yep, there you go.
Okay, so we have one dark, one light.
Mm-hmm. So I
And
think
then
we just need
guns.
guns.
Yeah, like as always, I'm the least used to this system, so.
So in the chat thing, there should be a request. Click here to roll Destiny pool button.
Ah, yes. I keep on thinking I should be trying to find it in my character sheet.
Yeah, that's how it was in
Thank you.
Roll20.
All right, and then we got to update the pool by basically adding a dark side point. All right. The Dark Assassin with these weird, crazy lightsaber blades is just looking on in silence. And then you have Gruck back here. So let me blow up their artwork first. So we got the Dark Assassin, who I don't know which artist made this, but the edginess factor is just...
It's very edgy.
I
Just
count
right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
He's got the Batman bracers, but they're lightsabers.
the
So, like,
blade
it's
breaker
half-
lightsabers. All right.
So it's like half Alarak from StarCraft, and the other half is Kai Lang from Mass Effect 3.
And the third half is Batman.
And then you
Yeah.
can view just this wonderful Photoshop I did. This absolutely beautiful Photoshop.
So
this-
we have discount
Most
edgy
remarkable fact is
Batman,
he has a face.
Discount Bane.
discount Bane, and discount what's the butler's name?
Alfred.
IG-11.
Alfred.
Oh,
IG
okay, well,
Alfred.
IG Alfred.
The more I look at it, the more I see.
I'm back. Good.
The more I see the first iteration of Deadpool with the stitched up mouth, and
We do not talk
No,
about
is
that.
the stream still going?
that's what I see.
Yeah. All good.
Okay, good. Yeah, my Discord stopped for a moment.
So yes, Gruck just starts mumbling, "Where Tails? You promised me Tails."
Dead?
Hey, Tails dead.
I mean, I'm sure you can get your quite a few tails if you go down to the strip club.
Oh, somebody want to tell me who the fuck this guy is?
I don't know.
So he doesn't remember. He's like, I don't remember pissing anybody off. We haven't been around for a while.
The scryers have told us of your package. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Wait, the squires are looking at my package? That's creepy, yo.
Yeah, our packages stay firmly within our pants.
I mean, yours don't, but
Well, there was one opportunity for me to use it earlier, and you ain't it, buddy.
Zan, do you remember
Alright.
these morons?
Right out of characters completely failed to the NPC to go, I'm just gonna kill you now.
All right. I think there's a roll everything. You might want to turn the music down, might get a little loud.
Did somebody roll Destiny for me?
We did.
Yes, I
Okay.
already did. All right. So if I roll, there's a roll everyone initiative button that I'm missing. It's fine if there isn't.
Why did I
Oh, there
roll
is.
twice?
Oh right.
There
Someone
might
needs you to
be.
roll a different one.
Yeah,
No,
or
roll manually for each one because the bad guy should be rolling cool. You know, the boost die.
Me.
Why? They look like nerds.
why do they get a boost die?
It came at a slightly unexpected angle. That is why.
That's
I could
bull.
have setback die to your roll. Does that make you feel better?
Right, so are we doing vigilance or cool?
You PCs are doing vigilance. The assassins are doing cool. They'll do with one boost die.
That just rolls the things.
I will spend 2
Um,
strain to use 2
I should
or
have
2
3
ranks.
foresight.
2 ranks of rapid reaction.
I succeeded.
I need to add 3 force die.
So we need to modify your value to be.
I just see it at the
5?
bottom of the list.
So mine's good. I added the +2 success to it.
Okay. Pike, you have also increased that. I think Big Boy, I'll roll for you.
Yeah, and I think I have rapid reaction as well.
Do you have rapid reaction?
2, 3,
Let
4, 2.
me-
Where's the die roll?
I was gonna say let me check, but then I realized I can't. I was like tapping at my screen trying to move the thing. It's like,
Yeah,
why
you
is this
have
working?
one rank of rapid reaction if you
Yep,
want to
he
use
does
that.
right there.
Yeah.
So that
I
would
will
put him
use
at a
that.
1-2, and it costs him a strain.
Sorry, where do I roll to do initiative?
Go to the second.
Vigilance?
Go to the second tab,
It's like a fist.
and
Fist.
there'll be a dice next to your name,
Oh, yep, okay, excellent.
and it'll give you a pop.
Okay, I had 2 light side successes. I'd like to use those
Actually,
pips.
Shred, shouldn't we be all adding 2 success to this?
Is that what Foresee does for everyone?
No, battle.
No, that's for me.
Battle meditation.
I think it was only Zisso that was in your range for the longest time.
We're all in medium range.
Let me pause the music to think about something. My understanding was Battle Meditation, you lock in with the individual, and you kind of link with the individual, and it's not like an aura that you keep.
I'm scrolling up
It,
to see
it,
if I
it
can find
implies
it.
that it's the amount of people per presence, which our party just fits.
Okay, let's do a quick rules
Yeah, because
audible.
scrolling back up, battle meditation. He rolled 5 light, 2 dark, 3 success, 1 advantage, 1 triumph.
Yes.
Yeah, so the
So
default
what
power
makes
does it.
just all checks made by a number of friendly targets up to the
Oh,
character's presence.
Zan commits 3 force dice to grant 2 success to all allied checks within medium range.
while it remains in range.
Yep.
If the target
So
moves beyond it, the effects
yes,
end
then
for them, but not for
correct.
any. Right. So my understanding is it does not reactivate when they re-enter the range.
Mine would be that it is because it's specifically committed.
Committed. This fire remains in effect.
Also, like, isn't it meant to coordinate star fleets and the like?
And much further down, there's a way to do it for planetary scale.
Yes. Yes, you did do it at that time. Did you activate the pips to do it and all out?
Yeah, he did.
Wait,
Yep.
no, it's based on presence automatically.
Mhm.
So
And
okay,
he,
yeah, then that should count.
yeah, he's holding 3 force dice, committed 3 force dice to hold that. So.
Yes, yeah, then you are right. Thank you for.
Yeah, because all my other stuff is foresee, seek, and sense. Wow, I've really not used seek much. Anyway, I sense you want to
So I
kill
need
me.
to update Pikes to be instead of 5-3 should be 4-3 because I actually had 3 instead of 2.
Anyway, so with that in mind, I will roll my initiative with the 2 success.
Yeah, I thought that it was automatically adding the 3 force die from the 4C edition. Wow, it's been a long time.
All right,
Yeah,
so
the
everyone
initiative.
needs to add. So wow, you already got 5-2. So that makes you 7-2.
We rolled pretty darn good initiative today.
This is the one time I was counting on you guys to all roll garbage initiative, and 6-3 for Pike.
776.
So basically, you're all gonna act at the same time.
Vod's
Yes.
the Dark
Yes.
Assassins.
I think it's very
Vod-
thematic. It's like you're coming with us dead or alive, and just everyone just suddenly does something.
You're coming with 10 of their lives. Izzo goes, oh, fuck. Pike, go kill him.
All right, there we go. So that means we got a PC's turn. Hold on, I need to actually start the encounter.
Wait,
Begin
did you add my rapid reaction?
I believe I did. No.
Big boy would be up to 3-2 with the 1 of the rapid reaction and the 2 successes.
Yes. That brings you. Yes. Wow, the IG unit just rolled like trash today.
Good. Good.
That's fine. This is fine. All right, Zan, what do you do? Unless you want to switch your initiative order, which is totally kosher. But
So I'm just providing sound effects.
I will just simply do the Zan thing, which is to like leadership, as it were.
sounds good. As far as rules interactions go, basically moving from cart to cart is a maneuver. If you want to engage with someone inside of it, that's going to be a second maneuver after moving to a zone.
And so is
What if
each.
they're-
Also, for the record, is each cart like all in short range? So if people were to move into another cart, they would be in medium, or
Let
how
me
you
draw.
determining?
So, assuming you're in the current cart,
Yep.
that would be. That's basically short range, more or less. Because it's basically you're moving to short range to go to the toilet cart, or you're moving to short range to go to the cargo cart.
Okay, so right now we are within short range of them, or are we within medium range?
Yes, you are in short range of them.
So the cockpit and the coach A, are medium range
medium.
away. Okay.
Correct.
And like, my character doesn't know what we're trying to do at the moment. We're just hoping to defuse the situation, except it doesn't look like it's going that way.
Yeah, you're basically being ambushed by some bounty hunters. We're talking about scryers.
Okay.
And they beeped when they
Yeah,
looked at
they're
the
beeping on
case.
all of you, but particularly beeping really hard on Pike.
Okay, so in short, Zen will leadership as his action, and his maneuver will be to take cover, which technically also activates the what the hell is it called?
Yeah, so it's a maneuver,
Prime
take cover.
positions.
Okay. Yeah, so when an ally within short range of you takes cover, they'll benefit from that as well.
Yes, they'll get basically 2 extra soak.
For anyone who takes cover within short range of you, correct.
Yes, but yes, that's a requirement. They have to take cover. Anyway, so Zen takes cover and starts through leadership.
Okay, sounds good. What are you trying to leadership with? Like field commander or general?
I don't remember having field commander. Is that a thing?
campaign.
Yeah, it might be wrong campaign. I could have sworn War Leader has it somewhere in there, but wow, it doesn't. Interesting. It's got coordinated assault though. Anyway, side tangent.
Yeah.
Which I
Field
technically have.
commander is in a surprisingly few amount of trees.
Yeah, I was surprised. All right, general leadership. Describe leadership, so I know how to adjust the check accordingly.
As in, you want me to give an example of what the speech is to be?
Yeah,
or...
like what's the content of the speech, roughly? What are you trying to
kill
inspire them
them?
with?
Okay. We don't know these people, but they seem everything against us. But we're all getting home and we're all getting out of here. That's my promise to you.
All right, yeah, definitely leadership. Given, let me just double check the ranks of the talent this guy has. Yeah, give me a 3 purple, 1 setback leadership check. The setback is that it's a little bit tight, cramped
3
quarters.
purple, 1 setback.
Yes. Cramped quarters and just very unexpected. You don't even know why they're wanting after you.
Yeah, which is why I sort of customized that speech that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me. Had the worst gas the last couple of weeks.
All right, everyone has steeled their resolve, so they will get a boost die on their next discipline check. So if someone can just start writing down that in text somewhere. Everyone gets a
Tring,
boost.
if you don't mind being our scribe.
Yep.
Much appreciated. Yeah, you can just write it down somewhere so I don't forget it. All right, you have some advantages and a triumph. So
For the record, no one strained out of their gizzard and didn't realize till before this fight.
I think everyone is good on strain except for Zizzo has 2. Oh yeah, and Big Boy should have 1.
I might be strained because I'm trying to become a good boy again.
Me and
Because I
me and
used
Big
2
Boy are
light
good.
pips.
Yes. Oh yes, you should.
How strained are you, Pike?
That
You should
would
be
have.
at 4.
Yeah, I'm not flipping a destiny point for it. I got some to spare.
Yes. So Pike has 4 strain. Yeah.
I think it's thematic that like the situation and like Zan taking on a surprise stealing resolve is enough to snap Pike to full awakeness. I will say the 4 advantage removes that strain.
I love it. Perfect. Yeah, Pike, you're now at 0 strain.
Technically, floating boost lasts would be better, but I like the idea of that particular moment.
I like it too. And you have a triumph. Remember, you can be wild with these triumphs. They are scene changing. At least intentionally.
My god, I have 13, so can cortosis.
From a meta-narrative's perspective, we want to either resolve the fight or get out of here, basically, right?
Yeah, resolve or survive, really. You're hopefully going back to where your shuttle is.
So basically, out of that, like, I'm gonna say, like, Zan reads the room a bit. So that said, out of character, what are your character's feelings on? Do you want to like fight this out? Do you want to barge through? Do you want to What's your hope at the moment? Just self-defense, survive, or get out?
Gathering
of here,
human intelligence is very effective if you beat the crap out of them first with precision strike and keep them alive.
My take is blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Throw down, motherfuckers.
Trick.
Zizzo's mind is, well, if the
Actually, I
bounty
like
hunters...
this even better. That the idea it's going through battle meditation. I'm just reading surface.
Oh yeah.
Thematically.
Zizzo's thoughts are like, well, if the bounty hunters any worth their salt, they probably got some credits on them, but God, I didn't need this today.
And Nox, is your character thinking of anything in particular?
I just found another reason to live. I'm getting out of here. If you get in my way, I'm taking you down with me.
And Kosi, what about you?
Sorry, what?
What
Your
are
character,
you
what
thinking?
are they thinking? Or are they thinking, droid, excellent, mine.
Droid and
Parts.
lightsabers is what he's thinking.
Sorry, repeat that, I didn't hear you at the others.
Droids and lightsabers.
Droids and lightsabers. Great, he's gonna combine them into an abomination. Excellent.
So-
I mean, it's either he takes those guys' lightsabers or he takes the lightsaber you have on you.
The
So, to
true neutral
qualify-
that your character has is amazing.
To qualify what I'm thinking for Pike is that he wants answers, especially because apparently he's the one that has the most signal that they're using to track.
Okay,
So-
so Shred, my thoughts on the triumph is I'm thinking of like basically the idea of like for more or less in the scene that we want to like quickly sort of almost charge their position before like something actually genuinely happens.
Okay.
So the idea of like some sort of like only in a meta perspective because the mechanics I don't think back
Right,
it,
right.
but basically an idea of a coordinated maneuver that we basically all as one interlinked basically beat the crap out of a guy.
X, go give it to you.
It's gonna give it to you. Ooh, yes.
Lightsabers.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Like the Persona All In, if you want to go that sort of thematic
Okay.
feel.
Yeah. I'm just trying to balance the triumph among the other things.
But yeah.
I know what you're getting at. I'm
Anyway,
just trying to think
that's my
mechanically.
idea, and now that I've presented you my idea, let me know your thoughts.
Okay. I dig it. So, of these three individuals, who's the most, I guess, threatening, or which are the ones that people want to take down first?
Sabers.
Droid, the sabers.
Do we know their weaponry? Like, have a quick
Yes.
check of what they're holding?
Yes. The droid appears to be carrying 2 rifles of sorts that you can see. The lightsaber guy has a bunch of lightsabers going on. And Gruck is just armed with his fist and has some kind of, like, backed Colto thing on his back.
But yeah,
So,
basically, Zan will determine that. For this, I'm going to say the droid is the most deadly combatant. So the idea is that going for the thematic all-in on against the droid.
He's at least
Like,
the most vocal.
Dead or alive, just suddenly everyone charges. Ah!
gank him.
Gank him.
Basically.
Actually, important
Get the
question.
squishy.
Which side is front? Are we moving towards the left or towards the right? Okay.
You're
The left.
moving towards the left. Yeah, that would be the front.
So that works out.
All right. You know what? I feel like we'll take a page from Field Commander on this, actually. We'll have one person lead the charge to make an immediate action.
Okay.
I feel like... Who do who do you think Zan's gonna want to, empower for that immediate action?
As in,
Do
which
that.
character would I want to have the immediate action?
Yes.
Force grip, go yoink.
Pike is a tree decked out in cortosis.
Mind if I said something in chat very
To be
quickly?
fair, like that is
Yeah.
probably a good reason because he also wants to make sure the lightsaber guy isn't like a goddamn terrorizing threat later as well. So yes, he will get the action will go to Pike.
So yes,
Pike,
once
min-
it's your
min-
turn, Vodvab, you can totally do that.
Good lord.
Jeez.
The madman let him do it. You've doomed us all.
So yes, Zan, who do you think would you want to lead this charge?
Pike.
All right, Pike,
Okay.
you get to make an immediate action.
Okay, so we don't. The robot is on the shit list, right?
The robot's definitely on the shit list.
Yes.
Okay. Force grip, go yoink.
Ooh.
Like it. Just gonna grab more snacks out of the character.
Sounds good. So you're going to use that, I'm blanking on, what's the name of the power? Bind?
Bind.
Yes.
All right.
So let us roll this.
All right. So I think it's, an opposed discipline versus discipline?
Oh,
I believe
shit.
that's what bind does.
Hey, look. Wait a second. I think that. I don't remember. I'd have.
I know, it's been a while.
It's like we haven't played these characters in a while.
Hmm.
I mean, it was like, what, a month? Yeah, about a month.
Feels like more.
Something like that.
Based on the screenshot in Discord, like 33 days.
33 days, 20 hours.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure bind is a discipline versus discipline check. So can I have you make a... Oof.
Hell.
Four red discipline check.
Or red. What does the battle meditation give for
Success.
Plus 2 successes.
Okay.
Wait, wasn't there also a boost on discipline specifically?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, indeed. Well spotted.
How convenient.
Convenient. So yes.
2 successes. 1 boost.
Yes.
That's gonna be 4 red.
Don't forget, you also have a special ability if you really need those extra successes. You really need it.
Ever temptation towards the dark side is paved with punching people.
So, oh man, 4 red on the droid for discipline.
Of course, you could just cast fist, and by that you have 2
Oh,
options.
yeah,
which doesn't
that's
say
right.
you could.
You also could
look-
cast
look-
Fist.
You can like do the force punch, or you could just run up and punch them repeatedly.
Well, to do that, I'd have to
You need to
move.
do maneuver, yeah.
Yeah, but to
Oh,
far
yeah.
strike. Well, GM, is it?
Yes.
Would I be able to instead
Far
punch?
strike?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
You can far strike.
Okay.
Your difficulty. Yeah, your difficulty would be 2 red and 2 black.
You can probably
2
delete
red
the
and 2
bind.
black.
GM can delete the bind text
Yes, I
box.
can. Thank you.
Okay, how do I roll? Oh, it's that one.
And don't forget the 2 success from battle meditation.
Yep,
Yes.
you'll just roll a unarmed attack.
The button all the way to the left of it. Okay, so it's 2 red and 2 black.
Correct.
That looks correct. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh.
Interesting.
Was it short or medium?
That's short. It's just there's
Okay.
adversary 3 on this. Okay, so that is 18. Okay.
Those dice popped up interestingly.
All right. So we got 18 Pierce 3. So reduce that by. I need a calculator. It's 9. Pierce 3, so that's... Okay. That is, presumably you're going to spend a Darkside Pip to actually activate the range component, correct?
I guess I have to.
Alright, so you're going to activate that Darkside Pip. You successfully do hit... Describe to me how you slam your Far Strike into this droid.
So
Roughly.
So there's something called the Force.
Right.
they're powered by the little mitochondria of the universe. So Pike looks over at the droid, feeling that for whatever reason, this person is the most deadly, not the most deadly, but a very important target to get rid of first.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to flicker jab in the air and then hope that the intent to hit this thing in the face through the Force gets a connection.
Yeah, so you get a solid connection in the upper torso as you fling your thing in. Are you going to spend the other 2 Darkside Pips for something? Or are you going to leave them be? Okay, what are you going to spend them at before I spend the Despair?
Do 1 for advantage and activate a crit.
Okay.
And with that crit, let's see, what can I... Come on.
I can't remember what level of difficulty you get Force. Are you going to do the whole barrage crit thing? Or?
You could switch it to that.
Damn it, I don't have my crit table.
Sure, do you
Where's
have
the
a crit table?
I do at the crit table, and I know the thing is average for the extra attack.
Yes, I want to spend 2 strain for the
Okay.
average, if I can remember where the I hate having multiple computers when nothing is able to sync.
Yeah, you
Sure,
spend-
if you find the crit table first, can you put it in the Discord?
Yes, I have it on the PDF, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna shove that into the Discord so easily.
Thanks.
Just drag and drop.
Yes, I will drag and drop the two halves. It's pretty nice, 3 purple ones.
Yeah,
as
but that's
well.
once a session, and I actually don't have Supreme.
You don't?
We haven't been getting a lot of XP lately, to be fair.
It's like,
Yeah.
even though it's the first major thing you can get in the entire tree, I just have never gotten Supreme Strike the entire campaign.
Okay.
Let's look at where that is.
Overpowered 76 to 80 is the one that's the extra attack.
Ooh. That's not debuffs at this level are better than straight up damage. Let's inflict winded. Until
Alright.
end of encounter, you cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate abilities or gain additional maneuvers.
You're a jerk, but I love it.
I just crushed something very important.
Yeah, something
Yes,
very
your
important
GM's
went.
soul.
Yes, you did. You know, you feel like you can cover every aspect, then you realize there's one crit that you just don't account for. All right, I'm also going to spend that despair. I need you to take. Oh, not supreme. Where is it? Improved. That was what, 18 pierce 3 damage. As you're deflecting it, you're noticing that the Dark Assassin was using the lightsaber to block some of those punches that you're launching at him. And while one did get through and seemed to damage some, precarious circuitry, the Dark Assassin used the Force to basically curve the shot right back at you.
That's interesting.
So you do notice that the Dark Assassin seems to be well guarding the droid now. So the droid is now an invalid target for combat checks until the end of the round.
Congratulations, he designated himself as a new target.
So what? How much damage is it? It's 18 pierce 3.
Yes.
That tickles. 18.
Unless you have
pierce-
your own reflect.
I don't think so.
Because you got
8
13
points of
so-
damage.
Reflect triggers off a range attack, not damage, so
Yeah.
I mean, I can parry. That's melee only.
it's
Damn
only
it.
melee, yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, you're just meleeing him from a ways away.
It's a range
And then-
attack.
Actually. Oh wait, that's what dodge.
Yeah, it's with a combat check, not straight damage coming back at you.
No. Well, yeah, but I thought I had something that I think it's after dodging. Dodge improves, and you can move after.
Yeah, that's improved dodge.
But where is?
So Dan, is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Do you want to do another maneuver, or do you want to end your turn?
I'd recommend cover.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, for the free field commander, I think that's going to be it.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
right,
good.
of course. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. If that is the end of your turn,
18 pierce
That's,
3.
that's the end of Zan's turn. Yes.
Dan's turn. Now Zizzo's turn.
Zizzo reaches over and sees.
Due to utter bullshit, you cannot target the droid anymore.
Yeah. Zizzo reaches across the, as Zan kind of posts up in cover. Zizzo reaches across and pats his knee. Yeah, good speech, Brevin. Shit. And he'll pull out both blasters. Are the
Mhm.
doors of the train open?
They are currently open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see the terminals? Can I see
Oh, dear.
the terminals to open and close the car doors to get to us?
You can see the terminal on the one towards Grok.
But I can't see it on the one to the front.
Correct.
SGM speak for I planned for this.
No, it's not GMC Car's plan for this.
GM speak for you're short, and there are two large men in the way.
No. Star Wars.
Or you can
logic.
spend a destiny point if you want them to be there.
What do we think?
Eh,
It'll
I mean,
delay
the
for
one,
a turn. Or
it
longer.
would be good to get Garak out of the way, just so we don't have to worry about attacks from behind.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
Grok!
I don't care.
Shut up, you're dead.
Yeah, let's just say Zizzo pulls out. Let's correct that. He's going to pull out one of his blasters, and with his other quick draw, was going to pull out one of his glop grenades.
Okay.
And he's going to look down at the dudes on the other side, and I'm going to spend 2 strain to use what is it? Spitfire? Whichever one it is.
Reduces the difficulty of
Yeah,
2-weapon fighting.
yeah, yeah, that one. That is Guns Blazing.
Okay.
So he pulls out the blaster and the glop grenade, and he's gonna chuck the glop grenade first.
Okay.
And then the second shot will be basically, if I get the advantage, the second shot's going to be aimed at the console to close the door down at the other end by the droids. I'll spend that destiny point.
Okay. So you're going to glow up the assassin and droid, and then basically shut the door on them.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, I was gonna glop him with spray foam.
This works.
Sounds good.
All right. So let's do. And I do have 1 rank of quick strike.
Okay. Yep. And they have not acted yet.
So
So you get a boost stay on that.
that'll give me a boost die. I will.
So you've already spent the destiny point. So yeah, your difficulty is going to be 2 red from adversary and 4 black from the assassin's defense.
Okay. And then I get 2 success from battle meditation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud everyone's remembering it.
Sure. That looks right. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
So that hits and explodes. They are automatically ensnared. That it doesn't need. You don't need to spend advantage for that to happen.
We're ensnared.
And they take 7 damage.
Okay.
At least, because I'm technically I'm targeting the dude with the lightsaber, so he takes 7 damage.
They're both engaged with each other, so.
Okay.
They're engaged?
Actually,
Oh, how progressive.
Yes, how progressive.
Their
So I think you
rope
still
is
need to activate the
sexuals.
blast component, correct? Is there a blast component?
And all targets it hits, no need to spend.
Oh, you have to activate the blast one quality, but once you activate that quality, then both targets will be ensnared.
Yeah, so I will spend 2 advantage to have the blast 1 quality on there.
Okay.
So it'll hit both of them. That's 2 of my advantage, and then my third advantage will be to fire my pistol because it has.
I thought the pair required the pair.
It does. Well then, yeah, I will not. I will not do blast. I'll just hit. I will just glop that dude.
Okay.
Alternatively,
he needs to make a coordination check.
On his turn.
I'm pretty sure he has to do it immediately, doesn't he?
I don't remember.
And it says just has to do it.
Yeah, so he's got an easy coordination check. Sure. But yeah,
Okay,
so
I've seen how these checks go, but yes.
So that'll happen to him, and then I will spend 2 advantage to shoot the terminal to close the door on them.
Okay.
And that should just be what, a 1 purple? What is that?
Ensnare 3. Ensnare's always 3 purple regardless, so they have to do 3 purple.
Well, it's not ensnaring. This is shooting the terminal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So when I assume you want to shoot the door to shut
Close
the
it.
door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do Star Wars where you shoot the door and it closes the door.
Sounds good. Although usually you have to lock the door first and then you shoot it to lock it shut. But anyhow, you've set a destiny point. So yeah, I don't know if you could draw something that indicates that the door is shut.
Do I just don't need to roll on it? It just happens.
No, you just do, because you already rolled for the check to do 2-weapon fighting.
That's true.
And you already have the, reallocate?
Yes,
shot skill?
guns blazing. Yep.
Yeah, or Spitfire, I think is the...
That's it.
Yeah.
The things.
Yeah, so you have that talent to cover that.
I do.
I need to check to see about this talent I gave him. Ah, yes. Yes. Yes.
That's not a good sign, but okay.
No, it's a great sign. It's a great sign. I need you to suffer
The heck?
a shotgun shot, which deals 9 plus 4, which is 13 damage and 2 wounds and 2 strain.
take cover.
As
before
you're
this?
shooting the glop grenade to shoot it, it does leave a narrow window of opportunity for the assassin droid to take a precise shot. He rotates his shotgun 90 degrees and shoots a buckshot in your direction.
How
The
much
Wait,
was?
hold on.
Hmm?
Sorry,
Mhm.
you go first.
How much
Yeah,
was
the
that again?
So the base damage is 9, plus the applicable talent, which is deadly accuracy, is 4 additional damage. Plus, he's using ammunition that makes you suffer 2 wounds of 2 strain when you get hit by it. So it's 13 damage.
Hold that thought. I think I have this. I might not. Noko, can you check for me? Do I have? Look at my signature abilities. Do I have bodyguard?
You would need to have the bodyguard. You do not have bodyguard, and even if you did a bodyguard, you need to bodyguard first before. doing
Okay,
your
yeah, I wasn't sure. I think I started going into the tree, but yeah, no, it wouldn't be there. Don't worry, but I guess I don't have it yet, and it wouldn't be applicable anyway. Never mind.
You do have time to go.
Does that apply here?
It's a blast
It's not
weapon.
really an explosive.
No,
It's not really an explosive weapon though.
It says
I mean,
weapon
shotgun's
or
a blast.
explosion. The blast range of a weapon or explosion. Sure, call.
Either way, does it get a chance to dodge that, or?
No, it's one of those stupid automatic damage talents. Because I always end up triggering those.
Okay, well, you taking cover before this happens?
It doesn't matter.
Hey, that's my 2 Psycho.
Yeah, I would say that. Can I say is I'm taking cover? That would have been that was going to be my maneuver, is taking cover.
Yes, you can say you're in cover already.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was 13 plus 2, was it?
Plus 2 damage, plus 2 strain.
Okay, so that puts me up to 4 strain. So 15 damage total.
Hold on, I have something that can negate part of this. And
So
it's
yeah,
from the
13
dual-
damage.
bodyguard?
And then... So yes,
No, I have bullshit.
you do have bullshit if you want to
Your
activate
parasite.
bullshit.
No, it's not the parasite. It's the
Oh.
Drummond. The Drummond is separate from the scary, all-knowing gray goo. At least I think.
It's been such a long time since I've seen that.
Here we go. I think. Wait. No.
I only see it with the bind thing.
Yes, that is because I think this is a.
Your thing has now evolved to do maximum bullshit on your turn.
Change power?
Yes.
Oh, wait, the emotion of drop. Fuck.
It's constantly evolving.
Wow, I know that I have it. I don't know where it is.
I remember giving it a while ago, and I basically evolved it into the Unchained Power talent. Anywho, so yeah, Zizzo, you... Oh man, this is so cute. Yeah, so it's 13 damage reduced by soak, and then 2 wounds that's not reduced by soaked.
Okay, so
And 2 strain
13,
that's not
13
reduced.
minus 7 is 6 plus 2, so I take 8.
Yes,
8 wounds
Good.
and 2 strain.
correct.
To which Zizzo says, "Fuck!" and ducks kind of in the little seats there. That'll be my turn.
This is a temporary setback.
Yo, fucker, we can't hear you. I can
It's
see
really
your
muffled.
little blinky lights, but we can't hear you.
He's like,
Oi, Pike, go hit the big dude.
Pike. Yes, it is Pike. It is your turn.
I think I just found it. Not that it really helps at the moment, but. There! Emulsive shield. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was a way while ago.
Yeah, that's what I used to save us from the proton Torpedo.
Yes. Would you like to have used that?
Spend a destiny.
Yeah,
One
you spend
pitch,
destiny point.
direct. Can I soak those wounds? I forgot.
No, you just take it as wounds. It's not reduced by soak.
It's fine. Just take your turn, go punch something. I'm okay.
Indeed. In fact, Zan will probably try to heal next turn.
Okay, well, this guy that is able to block force power or force punches is on my shit list.
But at
So
the same time, this is just shut the door.
Shut the door closed.
Zizzo says,
that does
go
I have
punch
line
the
of sight,
big fucker. When these guys get through, you can come back and hit him. Go get the big
But
guy
I have-
first.
but I can see the other guy.
Go.
Fine.
I would just
So
gonna place a irresponsibly insane amount of burn chill on the train over there.
Exactly. I mean,
so
go hit the big guy. Big boy's gonna set up some bombs.
yeah. Maneuver to look at this guy and stand in the way if he tries to move past.
Okay.
And
I
let us
assume you're gonna
do-
basically maneuver to. Okay, you're gonna move it to be in there. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
So
my
it can't move
maneuver.
past you.
Action is, of course, to punch. Oh. 2 successes still.
Yes, you're still within that range band.
What is my difficulty?
Your difficulty is going to be. He's going to suffer 3 strain for that. 2 red.
2 red. Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, Shred.
Mm-hmm.
You needed to add another 6 damage to the Glop grenade because I have deadly accuracy and point blank 1 rank of it. So instead of taking 7 damage, he took 13.
13. Okay.
Lucky for him.
Yeah, lucky for him.
So let's.
He's basically
Okay.
gonna block that off. But yes,
Damn.
I'm siphoning.
Bears.
I'm gonna keep siphoning his strain.
you're gonna siphon his strain threshold.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
15-3.
15 Pierce 3, which is going to. Yeah, that does a good number on him. He's definitely a meaty boy, so while a normal person would have folded under it, he is just taking it like a jobber.
So let's.
Yeah, so presuming you're engaged, is that the correct sentence?
I don't know
Are you
if I was engaged
Oh, or
because
you were far strike.
it was supposed to be far strike
Okay,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't sure what the range
Yeah,
was.
so you're short. No, you're good.
So there's 1 dark pip for
You have to use. Yeah.
I have to use, and you know what? Let's be evil, and let's
The
pump.
GM's smiling.
Okay.
Let us pump all 4 pips as advantage,
Okay.
so that's going to be 10 total advantage
Okay.
plus 3 lethal blows. And
I was
let's
gonna
see
say, how
what
much are you gonna
happens when I
crit
crit.
Okay, so that is 130, I believe, is the modifier.
Technically.
Yes.
Sheesh.
He does
Okay,
like, can I please head again phonetically?
Who needs Supreme Strike? Am I right?
You say that, but the GM hasn't rolled.
You are critting my heart somewhat, as he's got some ranks of durable, but clearly not enough.
Look, to be fair, no one designs a character with like
What do you
13
roll?
ranks of durable. Please.
Oh, you're all at 1,000 XP, so this is fine. Oh,
Bleeding out.
bleeding out.
I
Oh
knew
yeah,
he,
ooh.
I knew he
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
kill him outright. That's not how these crit dice ever work for us.
To be fair, we're very close.
I know, but
Yeah, so he had some ranks of durable to help resolve it, but yeah, you're bleed. Oh yeah, he's got a good bloody artery going on. Oof. So yeah, describe it.
No. So Pike moves in to block this guy's advance, and he reaches out with Far Strike and punches the guy. And there is just now, what does it look like? So he looks like his profile picture.
Yes.
Um,
He's a big, beefy boy with these Colto tanks attached to him.
in
pumping
the
him.
space between one of his shoulders, his collarbone, and his neck, Pike puts both of his hands together and does like a hammer downwards. There's now just this massive hole or bone is sticking out up and down in between this guy's, like around his clavicle. It does not look pretty.
Oof.
There's bone going upwards, there's bone going downwards, and you can only imagine what it looks like inside.
Yeah, oof. Yeah, there's a lot of blood. The voice inside you is, good. Give into that. It's your purpose, isn't it?
Of course it is. Actually, that's all 5.
Yeah, it's all of them. All that thrusted in. So yeah. As a despair, he's gonna get a little.
Damn it, not again.
Yeah, he's
Crap
gonna get a
on
little
that.
bit of that extra use of this little hydrazine pump. So I believe that's a 4 purple crit, correct?
Bleeding out.
It is a
Yeah, I believe
daunting
that's a-
crit. So I think that's
It's
4.
daunting 4 or 5.
Daunting is
Yeah.
4.
All right, and he's gonna immediately roll a resilience check. We're gonna see how this heals.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Ooh, but he does get a triumph out of it.
Yeah, it just can't be used to facilitate healing himself in the area that he was crit.
Yeah, that no amount of Colto is gonna heal that wound for a while. But he does get a triumph out of that. I think in between the despair and the triumph, he's going to. I don't know what's better, for him to grab you closer to the cargo room, or for him to fully engage with you.
Bring it, bitch.
Bring it, bitch. All right, he is
What do you
fully
think is
engaged with
traumatic,
you.
honestly?
Gruck is
Do you
now
think
his
Of course,
single-minded.
Pike doesn't say that, of course, but
Well, good news. Gruck now has a single-minded focus on Pike
Bad.
for inflicting such a grievous injury.
Bad news, I can read your surface force.
it's okay in the grand scheme of things.
So that's not like a mechanical thing. That's what he says. We're not now focused on Pike.
Grok, no,
I
engage.
think it's more like the fact that Zan heard whatever is plaguing Pike.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yes.
Like, to be fair, he already knew of that. He probably figured out finally what it was.
That's right.
Pike is just Dolores from Encanto. She hears everything.
All right. Oof. Well,
But
it looks
yes.
like
Sorry, I was just going to make a joke simply that Zen is like unintentionally becoming Mr. X.
Missed Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X.
All right. Whew. Clearly, I don't have enough ranks in athletics. Poor guy. Our Dark Assassin is going to try and get out of his sticky situation.
Ooh.
Come on.
All right.
Dice.
These dice, yeah, he thankfully gets out of his sticky situation. The grenade.
He does get a
which is-
threat.
He does get a threat. He's definitely going to take some easy strain for that. I'd say 2 strain. As he basically gets more frustrated. He's using his sabers because he cut through the now hardening glop through the area. Let's see, what would be a thematic here? No, that probably would require more sight than anything else.
I'm glad no one can read my surface force.
Ah,
Yeah.
that uses his action.
That is his action. Yes.
Ah, he can't cut through the door. Glop grenade.
Glomp grenade. No, but what he is going to do is he is going to flip a destiny point from the light side to the dark side. And that'll be the end of his turn. As the overwhelming sense of dread starts hovering over the party.
I think we're surrounded by Nemesis.
Shred, all you've incentivized is the players to burn through the light side points we have. That's all you've done.
I have lots of abilities that are powered off destiny points. So yeah, it is Vodvap's turn.
Okay, is this guy
Like-
currently in our train or?
He is
joined?
currently
Yes.
in your train, and he's engaged with Pike.
For what it's worth,
I'm gonna
Zan
go
would
apply
probably
and
say
say it's not
like,
burn gel to him.
So you're going to spend a maneuver to engage, and then apply burn gel onto Grug.
Yep. Mhm.
All right.
like, funnily enough, thematically, like Zan was going to say, see if you can get that Colto gear off him. And
Exactly.
you had no idea what.
Go the Bane route.
That's
Pull out
what
all
Red
of
was
his.
going to do.
Wait, oh no, it's hydrazine infused. Hydrazine is a fuel, so
Even better.
It's
Yeah.
going to be fun either way.
This is full on
If I
Batman
remember
versus
correctly,
Bane.
you
Just
said
pull
it's
out all his
intelligence
pipes.
again, right?
Yeah, you know what? Make that mechanics check. I'm going to rule at this point that you're just going to deal the base damage no matter how many successes you get.
Oh.
But you'll look really cool with all these successes.
Don't forget your +2.
I get 2 extra sets, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm making it melee, so it's just... Yeah, and he ain't dodging that. He's so focused. Yeah, so what's 10 damage? Pierce 5?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, crap, I keep closing down my sheet. Yeah, let me check just to make sure.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 Pierce 5. So, yeah.
Let's say if you didn't give him Mouse Droid Army as the ability, I would have suspected it would mean something with Burn Gel.
Oh, yeah.
10 damage and burn 5 with Pierce 5.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to spend the advantage to activate Burn?
Yeah.
I assume you do.
Burn's really powerful, I'm not gonna lie.
Especially Burn 5. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of fire.
Yeah.
Please remind me that when it's his turn, he needs to take some burn damage.
Okay, I've used my
I
second
was about to
maneuver
say
to
he's
just
about
go
to
back to my
explode.
seat.
Alright, Vod, what was the other thing you were going to do?
For my second maneuver, I'm going back to my seat.
Okay. You're basically going to run up to him, just apply this gel, activate the gel, he's burning in pain, and you're going to go back to your seat. Like, don't mind me, just committing a war crime here.
Just stroll on back to the seat where I'm messing around with
How
it.
many advantages does it take to activate the Burn Gel for the record?
2. So he has 2 advantage left over.
Can you
Boost
crit with 2?
No, it's not really a weapon you can inflict a critical with. I'm pretty sure it also specified doesn't have a critical rating either.
I don't think it specifies it does have a critical rating, but it is not a weapon.
Yeah, it's not really a weapon. It's more like if you need to treat it as a weapon.
Yeah, I think Improvise counts as like crit 5 or something.
If you're using, yeah, it's more like I think it's 4, and it's 4 if you use like a table. Yeah, it's a gray zone whether you can use it in a combat scenario like this, but Vod's been doing it for so long. It's in Vod's character.
Yes. He's
keep
effectively
going
one
with it.
person trained combat-wise in Burn Gel. Not applying it in a combat situation against,
Once
you know,
Bruck is
equipment.
distracted, it makes sense.
That's a weapon.
Alright, so what do you want to spend the 2 advantage on?
I'll toss the boost die over the next person going.
Alright, sounds good. Big boy. It's your turn.
Yes. Someone feels inspired by this burning sensation you've applied to this person.
That
The
would be
smell
Big
of-
Boy.
The smell of pork in
Three-
the air.
Three
Remember
important
that-
questions.
Sure.
What kind of train is this? Like, are we like, is it elevated rail or is it in like a subway
monorail
tunnel?
tunnel.
Yes,
over the top.
elevated rail. I'm gonna
Are
draw
we
above
under
you.
or above?
Okay, so
Under.
that's the car. That's the rail.
I can't see any of this because Noko zoomed in.
Where is my... Okay, I must be off the screen.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah.
Yes.
How attached are you guys to the front of the train?
Currently, very.
Well, the fact that it's making us moving forward.
That can be rectified, but we are currently very attached to the front of the train.
Not to mention Narshada police or what passes for police might be a little bit
That Also reminds me, as you're getting closer, there is a building that seems to be falling apart as a massive explosion rips through it.
Well,
Big boy, what'd you do?
Fucking Nashida, falling apart around us. I always told you this place was a shithole.
The massive
We
just
just
a massive
left a war
islands.
zone.
Big boy, you have a good idea what direction that is. And your knowledge of explosives can only lead you to one conclusion.
Oh no.
Those
It's
poor
an
fuel air
explosion.
bombs, man. Those poor fuel air bombs you stored.
oh,
Unless someone else
Oh.
used them.
Out of character, you
Whistle
just take away our
Latoon.
ship.
Yes.
Fair enough.
You just take away my fuel air bombs?
Hey, you took away the ship that we spent like 50 grand in.
You didn't. No, you got
I
the
had a
ship.
med bay
No,
in
that was
there.
the
It was the
salvage
healing
one.
people.
No, not that ship. This is the shuttle you came in. The one that you got for free.
Oh, okay. That's less devastating, but still devastating.
A single destiny point for no ship for you. And all
Wait,
of your
hold on.
fuel air bombs go boom.
Well, feel free
Love
to
that,
write that
bad.
in
This is
for the record there,
devastating.
Shred.
Wait,
Yes.
hold the goddamn phone. Noko, can you open my character sheet and go to the tab of the stuff I've written down?
Are you determining how many like custom super explosives you put into the ship as well?
Well, I lost a beradium charge and a shape charge.
You used a
Wait.
radium charge. You used the last one on the
Oh wait, yeah, that's what I
On the
used.
squid.
Hold on. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
on your
Go to my inventory, Noko.
and I've
Oh, no.
updated to include some detonite tape on your character along with the spray foam.
Oh no.
Oh no, I lost 2 shape charges, 2 detonite tape. Oh, my proton grenades!
It was a very violent explosion.
Look, to be fair, if it was made by Big Boy, then I would have almost assumed that it would just burn down to the core of the planet.
Can I flip a destiny point to say my proton grenades are on me?
Yes,
Okay,
that's fair.
you guys cool with this?
Do it.
I've been sitting on those forever.
absolutely not. Kidding.
Very quickly out of character. You know what's really funny? Ricochet, with his character sheet, started with 5 proton grenades. I never got to use them.
I didn't even know the entire campaign that you had 5 proton grenades. Shows you how much I looked at your character sheet.
But yeah, no, it was in the initial purchases when I got the gun and the armor and all that. It's like, I thought like, oh, this would be very handy to open a door very suddenly, or a person.
Wait, with that destiny point, can I say that I have like all of my explosives on me, minus the fuel air bombs, of course?
Excuse me. How much leniency are you willing to give for a destiny point when it comes to equipment?
He did
you
just blow up
have-
all of his other equipment
Yeah.
for a single
Yeah.
destiny point.
I am willing to part with. Let's see, you have a proton grenade.
3.
Yeah, so you have 3. I'm definitely willing to give you the 3 proton grenades. And 3 of any combination of flex tape or shape charge.
I'll take the shape charges. Flex tape is like dirt cheap.
Shape charges will be really
be fair,
nice
you made
for
those
this
shape
wall,
charges a
for
bit more
this
attached to them.
closed door as well.
So 3 shape charges, and then also 3 proton grenades. Yeah, that sounds good.
But yeah,
And then
that's-
you have the 2 spray foam as well.
So.
Yes, which I have on me.
You want me to delete the flex tape out of your inventory then?
So I have 1 on me. So yeah, delete 2 of them.
Alright, I can't.
Okay,
Chad?
I'll take care of
I'll-
it later. Throw it in chat. But do flip that destiny point. In any case, I'm assuming this
we'll
train
do it
has
in post.
windows.
Oh no.
One second,
Depends
sorry,
on
I
that
need-
explosion, honestly. It could be had.
All right, say that again. Nox?
I'm assuming this train has windows, right?
Yes, you can see the windows. They're mainly at the doors, but yes.
Could I pry open? Ah, damn it. Okay, so the bouncy grapnel launcher. Is that a Does that just like stick to stuff?
The mounted. Oh, the grapnel launcher. Yes.
Underbarrel grapnel launcher. Like,
Yeah.
can I shoot it into the train car?
That would be extraordinarily. At the angle you're at, I'm going to say it's basically more or less impossible.
Wait.
What's your idea? So you've seen episode 1, right?
Yes.
Remember the security guards when they were shooting those things to climb the palace walls or windows? Yep. That's a grapnel launcher.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your idea? What's your idea?
If I can pry open the door, brace myself with my legs and dangle upside down, can I shoot it into the bottom of the next car over?
Okay, yeah. So you're going to want to be underneath the next car?
Yeah, so basically underneath the car labeled toilet with the two guys.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll be the full action of your turn to basically just get underneath this toilet car. But yeah, you could totally spend a maneuver, pry open the door, and then it's going to be a pretty challenging... Here's the risk. If you fail this check, you're going to fall really hard. You are elevated at... We'll say it's at least long range getting to the ground.
That hurts.
Not to mention going really fast.
Not to mention going like 90 kilometers an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's why
it's high risk, high reward.
Define fail this check, because I was thinking like I'm dangling, I've got my legs kind of just hooking me into the car.
If you get like a bunch of failure, no advantage, basically do failure and threat, I will have you fall. If you get advantage while you fail, I'll basically say
fall back into the cart.
Yeah, you fall back into the cart. Yeah.
You know what?
And success with threat?
Success with threat, you're probably going to drop some things.
But
not yourself. Yeah, you might drop some of your inventory as you're grappling on.
You lose your clothes.
You lose your clothes!
Well, the armor is...
Also, what kind of role were you planning to make it as?
Probably ranged heavy? Or is it ranged light for the grapnel launcher?
Light, probably. It's a pistol.
If it's
what would that be
underslung,
exactly? Yeah, the underslung.
If it's underslung, you're firing it from a large gun.
Oh.
That's on my Imperial Heavy repeater.
Yeah, no, if it's an attachment based on a particular weapon, then yes.
Yeah, what book has the Oh, here we go. I found it. Grapnel launcher. Range light. And then, let's see. As an action, range light to secure it. On success, as an action, he may reel in the cord, pulling himself. You can also do an athletics check to hold a grip on something. Okay, yeah. It's a 2 purple range light check. I'm definitely going to give you at least 2 setback die to just because you're going so fast.
Boost us because this is insanely awesome.
Would a brace maneuver?
Ooh, yes. If you want to take 2 strain to do the brace maneuver, heck yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take the strain to brace. Because, you know, it makes sense, because I'm the wind's whipping against me. I'm, like, literally dangling out of a train car. Hey, guys. I'll be right back.
The big boy...
Zen will up her back and then look and not see Big Boy and wonder where he went.
No, I'm not.
All right. I just added the strain to Big Boy's sheet.
Oh, super.
Great. Thank you. So, yeah, it's going to be a 1 black, 2 purple, ranged light.
Sounds good.
All
yep.
Right.
With
Give it to me.
2 success, please.
With 2 success and, actually, I guess no boost. Yeah.
1 black, 2 purple, 2 success. All right, I'm ready to roll it.
I'd be highly tempted to give a boost just because it's so insanely awesome.
Let's give it a boost because it's insanely awesome.
We have a boost floating from VOD.
Yeah, so give it a second boost.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It's insanely awesome.
All right, here we go.
Because I think if I'm reading this correctly, it's an action to grip onto something, and then just an action, no check to actually reel it in.
Yeah.
But you did get a triumph, so I can totally see you just like being underneath it.
Yeah, so he's like, 1 second I'm there, my giant Gungan ears flopping away in the wind. The next second I'm just like, zoop. Although I would like to use either the advantage or the triumph to say that I did it, like, they don't hear me. They don't hear the impact.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
And
have
they
all
don't
the
know I'm under
advantage.
them.
Yep. We'll have the advantage basically do that. And the triumph is you basically do it instantaneously.
Yes.
With a grace and agility unbecoming of a 7-foot bodybuilding demolition Gungan.
Gungan.
It's happening at the same time that the lightsaber dude is annoyedly hacking through the foam, the glop foam.
Can you
Yes.
wait? So, the point I was aiming for would be like the seats directly to the left of the pair of them, if possible. Yeah,
Okay.
like there.
Yeah, so you're underneath there. Okay.
Yes.
I have a way to do this.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm interested.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The elevation little UI.
Mm.
All right. Gruck is basically continuing taking burning damage as chemical gel ignited on his skin drives through his skin and into his muscle. His hydrazine is trying to stop some of it, but that is some pretty hefty burning going through. All right. We will go with challenge. So everything, where is target? Go there. So as Gruck continues to be loud and boisterous and yells, "Come and get me, wooden man! You will tell me where Tails is!"
Oh, sweet summer child, you're
Yes.
about to get some wood.
Some wood is gonna. I better no.
Give it
I'm not-
time. Give it time to think it out before you say it.
All right. Our friend Gruck is going to
Nail it.
make a brawl combat check. And he's actually going to suffer. He is going to suffer 2 strain to basically rip a chair out of its holding and using it as an improvised weapon.
He's got a chair!
He's got a chair!
So what is that? Large improvise. Well, he doesn't have to do a check to floofy.
No. He's going to do a check. What is the defense and difficulty I'm going up against? So it's 2 purple default. How much
So
defense do
2
you have?
purple default. I have 2 in dodge, which I'm definitely going to be using.
Okay.
So that's 4 strain. So that's going to be 2 purple upgraded twice.
Mm-hmm.
My defense is 1. That doesn't sound. Oh, I guess it is.
I guess it is. You have a ton of soak too, so.
Yeah. My bird hasn't done anything. Dang it. Anyways.
It hisses usually, doesn't it?
Oh. Dirty tricks. After inflicting an injury, upgrade difficulty of enemy's next check.
Perfect. That has a purple. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Oh, yeah. And
All right. So you got.
I think that's. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So we got 3 yellow, 3 green against 2 red, a purple, and a black. Do you want to spend a destiny point to upgrade it? Oh, he needs. So we'll have to add 2 damage once we get it all done. But yes.
Well, shit.
All right. Let's rock and roll this.
Yeah, that's it. So
He also takes
That's-
one damage and 1 strain from his crit.
You're probably right. It's just been such a long time since I've. The game started, yes. So he suffers 1 and 1.
So
He's still bleeding.
The fun news is that when he hits Pike, the chair breaks.
Well, the chair
Pike
breaks
comes
on
down.
2 threat, but wait, let's see what talent.
Well, okay, narratively, it
Yeah.
quote unquote breaks. It's deformed.
Okay,
Pike does not move a muscle
so it's
because
13 points of damage. Okay.
that meets my soak.
Perfect.
And unfortunately, in Star Wars RPG, meeting means it fails instead of succeeds.
It's technically a successful check, but you do not suffer wounds.
That.
And which is
Basically that.
unfortunate because that means I can't activate a talent. but
Oh,
that's
wait,
right.
the +2 damage?
From where?
Yeah, 11 plus 2 is 13.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so it just
my
means
soak.
Alright, so it does hurt.
it does hurt a little bit. Yeah. I'm trying to think of something interesting with 5 advantage to go along with it. And then right now I'm blank out of ideas.
Well, what is Grok's aim? Is his aim to inflict damage? Is his aim to...
Maximize damage, turn Pike into a stump.
As much as I should never help the GM, I guess going prone.
That could be fair. Yeah. Let's say 3 advantage turns Pike. You are now prone. And for 2 advantage, he basically does a top down where he just brings the chair above and smashes your head with the chair. So you're going to add a setback to your next check while also being prone.
Okay. That's nice.
Here's Gruk. From the top rail!
From the top rail!
Pike is not enthused, but it's not because he got knocked down. It's because this guy keeps on reminding him that Tails is dead.
Yes. Where Tails? You will tell me where Tails is.
I can send you to meet him.
Oh, right.
And now to the Uber bot that can only do a couple things.
I can
What?
only do a couple things.
Watch him have, like, wall hacks.
So...
He's got wall hacks.
Well, here's the...
Let's find out.
He can see through the wall, but he can't really shoot through one.
He sees Zizzo giving him both fingers.
Yes, keep his eyes forward, please.
I would hope he's paying attention to everything, the glop and the door that is now closed in front of him.
Okay, I actually have a great idea. It'll be narratively fitting, too.
Oh no.
So he is going to start shooting at the door. So you hear blaster fire. Now, you normally know blaster fire, these doors could resist some blaster fire. But Zizzo, as you're looking at the door, you're noticing the door is being eaten away, very similar to burn gel.
Oh.
Ay, fuck.
So let's see, he doesn't have a setback to his check.
Oh,
so...
isn't this the thing from Rebels?
Yes. Yes, it is. So he is going to spend a maneuver to just double check, make sure there's nothing that's relevant. Yeah, he's going to spend a maneuver to aim with his customized stock on this arc pulse enhanced blaster. That's when you're shooting, instead of creating and puncturing a hole and explosion, this one is more shooting at the door and it's melting the door. Melting a hole. More fusion torch, less blaster. I'm not sure if there should be...
Don't go going, ooh, I want to put that on my mouse droids.
Well, apparently it's only 900 credits.
Yes, because I didn't feel like
Don't you mean
making a
free?
whole... Where's my... Is that my roll button?
It should just be the dice next to the weapons where, like, the picture of the weapon would be.
Yes. Oh, I see. My thing was missing the roll button. All right, he is going to shoot the door. Let's see how much damage it does.
Jeez,
So many dice it goes off the screen.
that's weird. Shouldn't have done that. What? Oh, it's because of the
It's
quality.
because I have a really long qualifier on this.
Yeah, the quality.
So yes,
Just say ignore cortosis. It should be fine.
it should be fine. Yeah. So I'm gonna say with all that advantage, as he's basically shooting and creating a very primed hole through it, it's not enough damage to create a hole. However, it's weakened to the point where a light breeze will move through it and could create a hole.
So it's 99% damaged.
It's basically 99% damage. Anything will cause it to shatter and create a sizable Zizzo-sized hole.
Including
What if we
Zizzo.
throw Zizzo? Yeah.
Zizzo
This
in
can
his
be
mind.
arranged.
Please don't.
An almost Zizzo-sized hole is made. Yeah, with that advantage, he is going to... Whew. Yeah, he's going to pass himself some boost die. Pass himself 2 of them, in fact, as he is ready to find the poor little squib responsible for stopping him from getting his bounty. All right, Zan, round 2.
Question. Are we on a floating turn order? Like, are
If you want
PC
to,
slots
yeah.
interchangeable?
Yeah, they're
like,
interchangeable.
you can take over mine if you really want, for example.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do buffs, then it'd be ideal if you went first. I don't know if you have to refresh the thing every round.
No, it's just a commit.
No. If it's committed, that counts as basically activating every round.
Okay.
My thought was more if I was going to use youth leadership again, or to actually heal Zizzo instead.
Zizzo did take a good chunk.
Yeah. And it's thematic for Zan to actually be concerned about his comrade's health. I'm going to say that he maneuvers over in cover,
Mm-hmm.
so you can get over to Zizzo, and
Yep.
basically I'm going to explain it as it's not Zan's doing wondrous medical work, it's just he's doing it immediately, which is how he's going to be able to do it quickly and fast within combat without hindering Zizzo. It's about applying triage first aid very quickly.
Zizzo's pulling shrapnel out of his fur. God, fuck!
Yeah, hold still as Zan gets out his medical kit.
All right, is your medical kit not your font of healing?
Oh yeah, that one too. Sure,
Well,
we can do we can actually do the miracle juice. Why not?
I was gonna say, if you use the font of healing, you would not need to spend a maneuver to pull out your medical kit.
Yep, sure.
That'd be the trade-off.
Let's do that.
All right,
Sure. We'll go
sounds
with
good. Zizzo, I think you're under half, right? Yeah, you're under half, so it's just a 1 purple medicine check.
Just barely under half.
that. Yeah, where is the item? I presume it's on
It's
a
the
different
very bottom. Very bottom
so very bottom of the
of
item.
your
Second
item
tab.
button. Yeah.
The second tab, the one with the box, toolbox looking thing.
So, we're talking about the combat tracker tab, or you?
Oh no, your character sheet.
And your character sheet under gears and item, which looks like a briefcase. The very bottom of gear, you can just write. I'll just send it to chat right now.
My apologies, but so am I going for a tab or am I going for my character sheet?
Character sheet.
Character sheet.
Yep.
There are tabs in your
Okay.
character sheet.
Yep. Gear and equipment. Font of healing. Okay. Yeah, so it is there, but okay. So I know. All right, so the item's there, but I would still just be me making them. medicine check. It's not that I roll the font of healing itself.
Right. You're just using it as the right tool for the job.
Yep.
Make a simple medicine check.
Check on engaged cargoes, heals.
If you want to spend a charge to do that. The spending a charge also applies to potentially heal the dead, if needed.
The pragmatic side of me will say I'm not going to spend the charge in case I do have to do that.
I have 100,000 potions at the end of boss. I think I should use them for the next boss.
This is the final panel.
Oh, but
Yeah,
wait,
so
is
we'll
it
see
a
the
one-time
pros,
use,
CP.
or is it encounter use?
The charge is once per day, to my knowledge.
Yeah, or you could force it by making a really hard medicine check.
But yeah, Zen's okay at medical, but he's not bot verb, so.
Just one purple.
Just one purple? Yeah, okay, let's
Yep.
focus on that. That should be straightforward enough that things aren't going to go sideways. Character sheet. Okay.
Yeah, you're also observing as you're healing Zizzo that there's a increasingly red hole going through here.
Alright, looks like they're getting through. Let's patch you up first. There seemed to be an advantage stored in here. I think that was probably from the medkit though, rather than the font of healing. So I'm gonna pop that away.
Add your 2 success for battle meditation.
That I have. I made the battle meditation. I'm less likely to forget it.
Yeah, I forgot. I need to activate Gruk's hydrazine pump again. But after this.
Okay, yeah, no.
Alright, yeah, you heal 6 wounds. And do you actually apply that on yourself? Let's say you do. Yeah. So you heal 6 wounds and a strain.
Cool. That's helpful.
Basically done.
Yeah, it's this little font. Normally you're used to a stim pack and kind of applying like gauze and liquid and having that start healing up suture wounds. This is more Zan. He's just having his hands around this medallion almost of his necklace.
Oh, so I'm not pouring a liquid into this
Yeah,
or
you're not
anything?
you're not expending a charge. You're just using it as like a conduit.
Okay. Oh, there you go. No. Oh, then I'll get you to describe the scene, as it were, because even I'm curious now.
So, instead of, pouring a liquid or doing physical contact, you're essentially using the font's natural harmonic ability. And you have read about this in the stories of Madurai, where just even its proximity and just channeling its natural energies with the Force will cause natural healing to occur and to accelerate. So, using medical knowledge that you have, all right, this is the optimal way for a wound to heal. You're basically channeling its harmonics into Zizzo's open wounds. Some of the shrapnel he's just trying to pull out, and the shrapnel just easily pulls out. It's not ripping against the skin, it's just falling out. There's open wounds. The wounds are naturally just closing itself up.
Fuck. I guess I didn't get hit as hard as I could. What is that thing? Aerosolized?
You could say that.
Oh, thanks. God, I'm feeling a lot better. Ready to shoot a fucking robot.
I'll pick your flavor. We've got several. Which is Zen. Zen says Zen, there's actual robot, there's a hulked up cyborg that's like robot, and then there's Deflection Man who acts like a robot. Anyway, so yeah, the action was the healing, the maneuver was to get to Zizzo and be in cover.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds good. Any other maneuvers?
if I'm in cover, then that's perfectly fine.
Sounds good. Before I forget, I have to reactivate his pump again. That should have happened on his turn.
Oh my god, it is hydrazine.
Give me that sweet.
Which is why I was hopeful that VOD might be able to rip off the hydrazine pump.
Yes, give me that sweet resilience check, because he's going to do a
Ignite it.
He's going to do no difficulty resilience to recover some wounds. Yes. He's going to recover that, and he's going to be back at 0. As you see rapid wound Pike, as you get smashed in your head, while the large grievous wound you did apply is still there, you could see it starting to shrink. And you're noticing there's kind of this little layer of purple over the muscle that's going through at the same time.
Like, hydrazine would probably have a very distinctive smell. Can Zan smell that?
Yes, and I need to check one more gear item. Okay, no, it doesn't apply. Yeah, you could definitely smell that it is hydrazine infused Colto. By far.
Of course it is. Let's see here.
I mean, super medicine, you know, if such a thing existed, you know people will be using it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like Zan with his medical knowledge will confirm the fact that's hydrazine, and we need to stop the supply or stop the lad.
Stop the lad or stop the supply. One of those two. Alright. Zizzo, I think it's your turn.
Could I take the next PC slot?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Let's get you to go before
a bad guy.
See if you can do some disruptive work before they come charging through.
Okay, so I'm basically dangling very closely under the carriage. Like the grapnel launcher is basically like flush against the car, and I'd like to. Oh, right. Question. On the way down and out, did I see how thick the floor looked?
Oh, maybe. It's not super thick, is basically the answer.
I'm assuming detonite tape in a single layer would be able to breach it.
Let me double check the definition of detonite tape.
It is meant to, breach things. Like walls and floors and ceilings and doors. I can't imagine the Narshada.
Yeah, it could breach
civil.
through it. It's probably not going to damage much beyond its breaching. But
I'm not trying to do damage. I'm trying to breach.
Yeah,
so I would like to use my considerable reach to, from where I'm basically straddling the gun that I used. And I'm reaching forward with a roll of detonite tape and just going like zigzag on the bottom of the car in about a, let's say 4 by 6 foot.
Here's a suggestion. Why not a shaped charge?
So I'm not sure if the shaped charges are like the kind with like the what do you call it? It looks like a girder at the front where it's like directed.
You could stick a brick if that is your question.
Okay, I don't know, because I want to take a wide area out. I don't want to try and do damage through the thing.
Okay, that's fine.
I want to get rid of the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get rid of the floor so they fall. Okay. I love the idea.
It's 30 feet. It's 30 feet of detonite tape, right? In a roll?
It consists of a bulky roll, 3 centimeters wide and 50 meters long, wound around a polycarbonate reel.
I'm going to go back and forth real thoroughly over this area. I'm going to do the borders first and then fill it in between. Like I'm using like a Sharpie to fill out I'm just like dangling. I'm basically swinging back and forth with the roll and just going zoop, 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 zoop.
All right.
Until I'm basically wall to wall from the end of the car to basically where I'm dangling, just a little bit before, so it doesn't take out when I'm, using to support myself. Okay,
so I get you're here. So if I understand it correctly, you want to remove this box underneath. Noka, you may need to go below the toilet train. So if I understand it correctly, you're dangling here, and you only want to apply tape in this little square underneath them, correct?
Pretty much. It's as far as I can go towards me without I'm a demolitions guy. I'd probably know. Would that compromise? Yeah. Without taking out the part that I'm actually attached to.
Okay, gotcha.
Destiny point says otherwise.
No, my brain is thinking like, is this a mechanics check or is this an athletics or coordination check to not fall?
Yes.
It depends on what the focus of the thing is. If his focus is to literally demo this stuff out, then
and he is,
yeah,
he is
like, what's the
attached to the
hardest
grappling
part?
hook.
Dead Knight tape is directional. It's meant to go forward.
Yeah.
So I don't like have
You're
to worry
basically
about
applying
like
tape.
side blowback. And like the way I see this is I'm using my extensive demolitions knowledge to do a mechanics check to do this really nicely covered area so that it is kind of it essentially vaporizes the floor.
Okay, so here's my thought process. Make a mechanics check, but instead of using intellect as the base skill, use brawn as the base skill.
Oh no.
You need some strength. It's not a matter of how you're going to do it. That part's easy. You're basically applying a square. Are you capable of doing that while hanging off a fast-moving monorail while not falling, while also making sure that you're not going to have the grapnel fall off? So yeah, give me a
mechanics based on strength.
Yeah, so make it off of strength and give me a 2 purple, 1 red.
I believe in you. You've got
Mechanics
so
brawn
much
check.
mechanics.
And
Shred. Would
Yes.
he be able, in the spirit of the very, very good athletics check he used to actually get there, could he have like a boost or two for having a prime position?
A braced position, you mean?
How many ranks do you have in athletics? You have 3 ranks in athletics. So let's add 3 boost die to that check.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you,
That's a
George.
good idea.
And thank you, Shred.
You're also going to add 2 setback die just because of the nature of the fast-moving train.
All right, can I brace?
Yes, you can brace.
You already
I will brace.
All right.
All right, yep,
I will
he's going to
brace
spend the
again.
action and brace. So I think brace is technically once per round, so...
All right, so what's the difficulty?
So 2 purple and red's the base difficulty.
Okay.
There are 2 setback die from the high velocity / wind he's going under.
And 3 boosts
which he's
from
going to use
athletics.
brace to remove 1.
Okay.
And he's going to make a mechanics check based on brawn,
Yep.
which is brawn is currently 3.
Yeah, I got that
And
set.
he's going to add 3 boost die because he has 3 ranks in athletics.
Okay, and 2 success from battle meditation. So, all right,
Correct.
all right, because it was 2
Worst-
setback and 1 is removed, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's do it.
Worst case scenario, we do have unmatched fortune.
Oh, there's no worst case. There's no worst case.
Floor go boom.
Floor go boom. All right, describe this scene to me.
So, like I said, I'm just straddling my gun and using my considerable height and reach to just like rock back and forth like Miley Cyrus in that Wrecking Ball video and just like zigzagging the tape from side to side, basically from the wall to like almost right above like where the seats end. So I want to take the seats with me so they can't grab that.
To the wall.
So just like side to side car from the end of the car to the end of the seats. And just, it's like, I fill in the borders first. And then I got like my tongue, just sort of, you know, yeah, like the concentration thing.
You're doing the Michael Jordan tongue out face.
Yeah. And just like swinging back and forth, zigzagging to fill in the in-between. And then I just kind of, I admire it for a second. And then I detonate it. And the floor just disappears.
The floor just disappears. All right, that's a lot of success and a lot of advantage.
I think it's safe to say it goes.
You know, I anticipated a lot of things to happen. I did not anticipate the floor falling out. All right,
Alright,
there.
this will only add to your experiences as a GM.
It will only add to my experience as a GM. All right, so if I understand correctly, your goal is to make them fall through, correct?
Yes.
To fall to their death.
He wants to take him out of it.
We don't know that, but just get them out of the picture.
Get them out of the picture.
I mean, they could still grab onto rails or
Nope,
seats.
nope.
Instant.
And Probably not with
Instant
that much advantage and success, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to how to best adjudicate that. Okay, so
Guys, if we don't mangle the bodies, we won't know whether we won't know when they're gonna come back.
okay, how much damage does detonite tape do? It deals 5, so that's 5, 7, 12. Okay, they don't deal enough to go through. So
This was a sticking point of
Yeah.
Foxtrot
think-
squads.
I think
Yeah,
any.
I'm not trying to vaporize them. I'm just trying to
Right.
get rid of the floor.
I'm just trying to think
And
by
possibly
proxy.
some of the
Right. I'm just comparing by proxy. At least no additional damage. They're not taking additional wounds.
No.
All right, you have 3 setback die. These individuals are going to make a hard coordination check. The Dark Assassin has 2 yellows and a green, and the IG unit has 3 yellows and 2 green. You have 3 setback die to distribute between the 2.
Could I flip a destiny point to upgrade their
Okay.
checks?
You can upgrade one of the checks with the Destiny point, yes.
Okay, whoever has more die, I will upgrade his check. Toss 2 setback on the other guy and 1 on the guy whose check I upgraded.
And
Okay,
it would
so
give
we will
him
go with
that additional thing for you said, right?
Oh yeah,
the
the house rule
threat,
thing.
the house rule.
Yes, you're right. So that is a failure threat on. Okay, so we're gonna do the assassin first. He has the lower die pool. So let's see if he succeeds or fails. Yeah. Okay. We'll handle him in a minute.
Yeet.
Bye.
He does the Wile E. Coyote thing, sees floor.
Also, I
Twice.
have mixed feelings that the setback dice were the ones that generated the threat. The failure.
The failure?
The
My
actual
lightsabers.
difficulty.
Oh, I like it. All right. So the other one we have an upgrade, and he's also got the failure threat and a setback. And I said it was a hard check. He is a bit more. Oh.
Advantage and despair.
All right.
Oh,
Let's go.
make sure to flip those light sides. I forgot to. Well, I can't actually
Oh.
physically do it.
All right, I will do that for you. We are at 3 and 3. All right. Yeah, the Dark Assassin with the failure and the threat. Yeah, he is hanging on.
For nothing.
Nah. You know what? He failed that check. There are multiple levels of failure. All right. So, good news. He is entirely eliminated from this fight. However, he basically does more or less survive.
My life.
That's- I mean, he's a force user. I'll allow it.
Yeah,
But
so I
can we at
think
least say Willem? With that threat, he Willem screams on the way down.
Yeah, he will help screams. No doubt. Okay. That is understood. Where I got to eliminate. He basically is eliminated. So yeah, he Wilhelm screams as he falls into oblivion. So he needs to take that. And he's got advantage, so... Okay. He is no longer a factor in this fight. Our IG unit, by the major portion of the advantage, he's at least going to be gripping along with that new hold you made. However,
Despair.
there's despair.
Can I say?
Can I make
in
a
order to. Well, yeah, sure.
Oh, you can go first if you want, but I'd like to.
No, I was,
An idea.
yeah, I was gonna say, in order to grip anything, he basically threw his weapons forward into the car.
Let go of the weapon in order to be able to grip in the first
Oh,
place.
we
Yeah.
need to keep those weapons.
Yeah, so he throws both weapons into the toilet.
I'm going to say they're going to... Yes. And the qualifier is that shotgun's going to fall deep into the city. However, that arc pulse rifle is going to be in the toilet cart.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. He can't do his stupid snapshot shotgun thing.
Well, he technically lost both weapons, and he's like
Wow.
dangling.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd be dangling. So yeah, I will say IG unit lost. Unit lost both rifles. Arc pulse rifle is on toilet car. All right. Big boy, I don't think you have anything else to do.
I do technically have a maneuver.
Yeah,
But,
I really should have asked for you to do that maneuver with pulling out the flex tape from your gear. But
Okay, then yeah, I'll take 2 strain then.
nothing too straight for that.
Okay. Got it.
And
You're
just
doing
for
it safely.
flavor, you said that a stiff gust of wind would blow a hole in the door.
Yeah.
Can we say that the sudden influx of
Yeah.
air from the explosion just like
Yeah.
the door just like a little puff of smoke?
Yes.
And the boys like they just see like
Someone
one
make a
guy's gone.
Zisticide hole, please.
Like they can't see either guy, and there's a sudden swift breeze going through the car.
You might see hints of the droid and maybe a hint of Big Boy down there.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, so we have that despair.
That was the despair, was
Oh, okay.
throwing that rifle up.
I mean, unless you got a better idea. Want to hear it?
Like, again, because I think you've gotten the idea. I like things in theme with a character more than combat advantage, even though I like to use combat advantage where I can. I think it would be very in theme that like the droid has like maybe if the concern about the guns is not my main concern, he can have holstered them somehow for all I care. But the main thing is he's suddenly dangling on, sees Big Boy. Big Boy sort of just smiles at him and just places a shape charge on him.
I think that's a little too much for the despair. At this time.
Plus, I'm not going to waste a shape charge on this guy. I still got like 20 meters of detonite tape left in the roll. I'll just do what I did to the zombie Wookiee.
It's gonna roll around him.
I was gonna swing around him, and if it comes to that, that's definitely that's in the books.
Mm-hmm.
But also the thing with the gun was more so because that's a cool gun. I think the boys would like to keep that.
It's a very unique weapon.
Fair enough, but anyway, that was my thought on it. Just
I will
something
take this in
explosive related while this person's in his moment of flailing despair, holding on for dear life.
I will definitely take this under consideration next round, if he's still on the car.
All right, we got another PC slot going.
Pike, you want to punch your dude?
Here!
Sorry, Zant.
I'm on the
Ghost,
ground.
what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say that more from the fact that Zan is connected via the battle meditation more than he can actually see Big Boy, but he will basically point out the assassin is like just holding on. Like he's just informing you of the strategic situation.
Where'd they go?
Under the car.
I mean, you guys saw me
Oh.
like lean out the door and
Yeah.
then just disappear.
That's where Big Boy went. Nice. Hey, Big Boy, you okay?
Oh, Gucci!
Nice work.
Shut up, droid.
Oh, do I really need to stand up? I don't think I do.
The question is,
Can-
should one of us go first to knock the guy off the ship so he doesn't take the Dark Assassin slot and get back into the car?
Yeah, basically.
So either I go shoot his arm joint and make him fall, or Vodvab goes and disintegrates him, or...
Yeah, so between Zizzo and Vodfab, who's willing to exit our guest out of this particular place?
Well, Zizzo has a jetpack, but Vodvab can liberally apply burn gel to fingies.
Oh, which one's more thematic at the moment?
I think
To be
Zizzo
fair,
would
I
take
don't, I
it.
don't really need to apply it onto him. I just need to apply it on the thing he's holding on to.
I think Zizzo would take it. Zizzo would get up and be like,
Important note.
There is a Zizzo-sized hole.
Yeah, about to say Zizzo's eyes hold, and like he put a hole in the Zizzo-sized Zizzo.
yeah. Zizzo gets up. Oh, ain't that just the saddest thing in the world? I mean, look at it. Somebody should help him. I think I'm gonna go help him. Okay, Pike, you okay?
Fine.
So Zizzo will squeeze on through here and look down
I
at the
think
dude.
no matter the result, it's going to be unmatched fortunes for maximum brutality.
So he's just gonna look down and see the dude dangling. Can I called shot his arm joint to blow it off so he just falls?
I'm going to say he has 2 arm joints at the moment.
I have 2
And
guns.
Zizzo has 2 guns.
You could. Yeah, you know what? Give me... Yes, I'm just trying to think of a way that would be well adjudicated. So that would basically take a very good result to do so.
Okay.
But yeah.
As a reminder, I do have column, meaning I don't add any setback to combat checks
Which is
due to the
perfect.
use of the aim maneuver.
Alright.
And aim is part of called shot, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, we figured this back out in the Ricochet days, for better or worse.
So Zizzo
Okay,
just walks
I
up and he's twirling the
got an
guns
idea.
on his fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, give me that called shot.
Okay.
What's your idea, Shred?
Okay, my idea is you're going to do the called shot. The challenge for the IG unit is going to be more of a resilience check on his part to basically not fall.
Just hold on while his arm is being literally disintegrated.
To hold on to his best, yes. How resilient is that arm? Now, the amount of damage that Zizzo inflicts, along with any advantage for applicable setback or upgrades, will also play into negatively impacting his roll. And if the PC, so if you're going to use Unmatched Fortune, then you're also going to, you can't do the Destiny Point flip to add the failure threat to his check.
That's fine.
Bang,
All right,
bang,
yeah.
bang, bang.
Bang, bang. So you're going to have, you're at short range, it's 3 adversaries, so it's 2 red base. You're going to add 2 setback for range defense, 2 setback due to challenge. We're going to be 2 setback for the called shot, however, column doesn't impact that. And I think that's it.
Do I get any?
one more setback
Any?
for-
I should get something because he's literally dangling out of a car and can't defend himself.
I'm going to say that is going to get canceled out by the gush of wind that is blowing in from the hole.
All right.
So no boost, but no setback for that.
All right. So 4 setback was it?
Yep, 4 setback, 2 red.
Okay. Because it's a called shot, I'm technically aiming. So does that get a boost?
No, because
Okay.
the called shot's a different type of aiming. It's still a maneuver to do so.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, if it's a maneuver, then I would spend 2 strain because I took a maneuver to walk and took a maneuver to take the shot. All right, so yeah, I have 2 boost because of accurate, 2 success, 1 advantage because my guns are the same. Okay, let's do this.
2 success because of your guns or because of me?
2 success because of you.
No. Yeah.
The one I have
And
1
there's an auto
advantage.
advantage for same guns.
Yeah.
The same mods. Alright,
Okay.
how much damage
wow.
is that?
Yeah.
So the first hit is 19. The second hit would be 14. So 19 and 14. Both pierce 2.
Okay.
No, sorry. There'd be a point blank in there too. So the first one is 20. The second one is 14. So a total of 34 pierced 4.
Okay.
Pierced 2?
Reduce
Pierced 4.
twice.
Yeah.
Yes. I need to do some quick math over here. So this is 20.
With that in mind, are you going to do any unmatched fortune effects brutality, or?
I gotta find.
It's a good question.
Just Shredder's calculating now, and you better save him calculations if you're going to change it.
Sure. Let me find my dice faces.
Should have it as a journal under. Is it player's journal? No, I don't have it on this one.
No, I don't think so. So I've got it here.
Okay. I'll have to remember. I'll have to remember to add that.
Okay, so I could turn both of those single successes into triumphs.
Okay, I can dig it.
And then that's either one of those reds can become a nothing. So that would add 2 triumphs and a success and a advantage to the total of the check. So 4 success, 3 advantage, 3 triumph.
Right back.
I will say with 3 triumphs, you want to spend 3 triumphs, you can tell me how you just absolutely obliterate this guy.
Oh yeah.
Or
I
have
will.
him fall.
Yeah.
Spend the destiny point if you're going to do so.
Yeah, I did the destiny point and unmatched fortune.
Thing changed.
So dice outcome becomes 4S, 3A, 3 triumph. So yeah, Zizzo just walks up and he's kind of spinning his pistols on his little fingers. And he walks up.
IG unit will spin its head around to 180 to see this happening.
Ah, man, this is just so depressing. We gave you an opportunity to leave, and you didn't take it because you're a greedy sucker.
Hardin's not done with you yet.
Oh, him? Really? Anybody else who wants to kill us?
Brachus. Gideon.
Okay. I'm surprised they all survived the nukes. Tell you what. How about you go fall and become a scrap pile on the ground, and we'll just not deal with it anymore, okay? And Zizzo just takes.
Do you mind?
And Zizzo just takes
dangling here.
just both pistols, and kind of just with a quick little snapshot, just both shots hit right on the basically the rotary joints of each arm, and they just blow a hole through each of them, and he just plummets.
Sounds good. He is
B-Boy kicks him in the head on the way down.
That's gonna be a very quick reflex on that.
Bye, you tin bot. Don't. Oh, you actually hit everything on the way down. Bye.
All right. I need to look at a core rulebook for a second. It's just more for my knowledge.
Now, if this was a long-range fall, he's
going to fall to. Okay. I have the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, he is no longer a factor.
Yeah, I know that from the cheat sheet it says long range fall, he is incapacitated, critical injury plus 50, and takes 30 strain.
Yes.
But he did get a triumph.
No wound?
It's just auto incapacitate, so basically, because a medium fall is 30 damage.
Oh, okay, I see. So, auto, like, as in he's
auto
knocked
incapacitate.
out, dead, pertaining to GMP.
But he did get a triumph, so that probably only means he falls medium, and takes only 30 damage. But he has no arms.
Yeah, so Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that would probably affect a coordination check.
Yep.
Yeah, that would. Let me add 2 more. Let me add 2 more setback die to that, or not setback, difficulty.
Can't flail your arms wildly if you're.
He's still got legs, which is fine. I need him to roll a critical injury at.
Yes, but he can't do the most important thing with his legs, which is to flip off Zizzo.
He's a non-factor.
He is scrap metal.
You wish.
Zizzo like
All right.
spins the guns back into the holsters on his hips and kind of spins around. You know, I was actually expecting them to have a repulsor pack or something. No, that was poor planning.
Gee, if only
You're
the
telling
GM
me.
thought of every single possibility. That's okay.
Oh well. Hey, Pike! Have fun! And Zizzo will eventually return back to his seat and will finish his Swarma.
Hey, this. Hey, this. Oh, okay.
Come on, get out of the hole.
Well,
Can't I
we
need
still
to
have
wait for my
Gruck,
turn?
and it is Gruck's turn. And since Pike is kind of more on the floor, he is very focused on him. All right, Pike, what's your athletics look like?
1 yellow, 6 green, 3 white.
You said yellow and 6 green.
Yep. And 3
Okay.
white.
What, 4 stone?
Yep.
Okay. The first is you're not making the athletics check. He's going to make an opposed athletics versus athletics check on you. And basically try and grapple you into submission.
That's nice.
All right. Yeah, he grapples you and basically puts you in a very tight chokehold.
What about the force die? Because if I
You're
remember
not
correctly.
making. You're not making the check, so they don't apply to this roll.
Oh.
No.
You don't
You
get
break
an
out of
automatic.
it, you will.
Yeah, when you're breaking out of it, you could apply it. But in this case, you won't. So yeah, with 2, how do you feel about 2 threat? As you see, as he's doing this, you can see his muscles basically surge in energy. As you see, like, blood being pumped through. Not from the hydrazine. Just naturally, innately with them, you see his blood veins pulse with it.
I'm minorly concerned. Why does that look like the XCOM enemy within? Anyways. Wait, did you pull it from XCOM? The image?
Yes.
Wow, I think I played too much XCOM.
It took you a while to realize that.
Oh, well, it's like every time I try doing a modded run, the universe decides, hey, you're not going to be able to use your computer for a while because XYZ. God damn it.
I'll have to confirm the name of the game, but one of the old XCOM staff actually went and made a new game, like I think it's Phoenix Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point.
One of my friends
I've
really
heard-
recommends that.
I've heard when it first came out, there's an interesting thing because apparently at some point you just don't have resistance to like mind control. And like, I already hated mind control and the other ones. Anyways, so that's what
He's
got
already
the
taken
one
out the
success.
bleeding out damage, and he also needs to suffer the damage from fire. So that's continuing.
Okay, so what sort of debuffs do I have on me right now?
You have a setback die, and you're also prone.
I don't get a setback for attacking melee from the ground, right?
You do get a setback for attacking melee from the ground. This is in addition to that because you got a chair slammed on you.
Yeah, I know. So maneuver to stand up, or do I have to break? the grapple?
I think a maneuver to stand up. We could say that you're basically not in a prone position, and we can flare it as you got at least in somewhat advantageous position.
Yeah. So let's stand up for
All right.
maneuver 1. Maneuver 2.
Well, it's still his turn.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's still his turn.
Oh, sorry. It is.
Excuse me,
PM.
I'm busy choking you here.
Busy choking here. At least you're in a somewhat advantageous, so you're not going to get. I'm basically going to break some action economy here, spend a destiny point for him to use some brawling on you.
Bye.
Mordecai brawling style. So yeah, I need to.
So his action was the grapple, and then he has...
He's basically just cheating the action economy to do another action.
Which is to say the
That's
GM didn't expect his 2 other players to die.
Yes. Yeah, you still. Would you like to dodge? Would you like to use the dodge action?
Yes, I always want to dodge. Well, usually.
All right. So suffer the 2 strain for that. I think you have a setback die for that as well.
Yes.
Okay. Then Then all right, go.
Or success. Ooh.
Fluffy monies.
Ooh.
So 13 damage doesn't do that.
It does not go through.
It does
No.
not go through. But if I remember my tables correctly, when dealing damage, does not inflict wounds. You have that cyber arm, right?
Yes.
You saying have or had?
Why
I'm
do you
gonna
ask?
say in this brawling style that your cyber arm actually gets damaged in this whole encounter.
You're doing Sunder?
I'm mechanically using the 2 triumph suggestion of destroying or damaging piece of equipment you're using.
You're narratively sundering?
It's not the Sunder quality. Unless you
I know.
have resist disarm.
Did you say resistance to disarm?
You know, we'll make it.
I mean,
Yeah. You know what?
what about resilience to try and shrug off? Or do you want to just like auto triumph? This is what happens.
Generally, the table suggests that it would just auto happen when you have 2 triumphs.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it just smashes up your arm, so you no longer get the +1 brawn benefit from it.
Oh. Sad
yeah.
day.
As he's grappling around you and just trying to beat on you, he's realizing he can't penetrate through the armor. Your armor is extraordinarily powerful. But your cyber arm looks a little more malleable, and then you start smashing against the cyber arm, and you're noticing your cyber arm starting to get dented. There's some servos that are falling apart. The metals shouldn't bend like this, not in normal situations.
Huh. I want to spend a destiny point.
No?
There's something about this particular style
Mm-hmm.
that Pike wants to remember, because normally whenever someone else has tried to damage his arm, the arm reacts violently.
Yes,
Is there possibly something different about this style?
Yes, because in this particular style, perhaps he's not even smart enough to even notice this. So he's basically starting with your shoulder, and he's basically just hitting down your shoulder. So instead of directly targeting your arm, like for example, when Vodvav was trying to repair your arm, you just kind of do it directly on the arm. What Grok is doing is he's basically just slowly chiseling down to your arm. And you notice he's more damaging the outer housing and not threatening what's inside. It's just that he's so big and strong that he's bending the metal, causing the servos to, well,
So
You got
what I
four
need to
gaskets.
so what I need to spend the destiny point to like figure that out.
To learn the technique, basically.
To learn the technique.
Well, to understand that the arm itself, if the interior is not, because
Yeah.
Pike does want to get rid of the arm. He's noticing
Okay.
that, okay, as long as the interior is not threatened, then it does not do the reaction where
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to learn how to sort of handle the emotion, basically.
oh yeah, especially
Right.
after getting that one premonition, like, oh
Mhm.
well, this thing devours.
It could
He's giving
kill
the
everyone.
group whiplash.
Could very likely.
Yeah, you could totally spend a destiny point to remember that if you don't directly threaten the whole cybernetic arm, then it's more success. It's much easier to succeed on removing the arm. Yes, you can totally spend a destiny point to do so.
Okay, threatening the entire arm makes.
No, spend your destiny.
Yeah, 1 second. I can.
But yeah, I
type.
thought at first you were planning to learn the technique, which, like in a bizarre case, reminded me a bit of a very old game called Hybrid Heaven, which was basically a fighting game that mixed a lot of wrestling in, and you learnt techniques by having them used on you a lot.
I hated those kinds of games. Hey, you want to get better armor or resistance? Get the shit
Kicked out of you, yeah.
kicked out of you.
In fact, in that particular game, it was very,
Good
very hard. Like, it was very essential early on to get hit in the head, because you absolutely needed the quote-unquote armor in the head to be able to survive later on.
Yeah, like MechWarrior. I noticed that you picked that
Yeah,
up,
basically.
by the way.
Oh, yeah,
That is
being
how
played it.
boxing works. You get punched in the head enough, you get used to being punched in the head.
Yeah. Have you
Not real life
experienced?
boxing.
You've already
yeah,
taken all the brain damage you can take.
Plus 22
Yeah.
minus 6.
Guns, have you experienced the dreaded? Oh, there's a laser that's covering the entirety of my screen, and I've been headshotted. That happened to me in MechWarrior 5. I'm like, oh, the AI rolled well on trying to actually hit.
Yeah,
All right, sounds
think-
good.
I think only once I've been sort of cockpit shot out of nowhere, and considering I've been over like about 200 missions, like, yeah, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, I bet the hitbox is super small intentionally so,
It
so you
is.
don't have FPS experts being like, and headshot, and look at all these salvage mechs.
Yeah, but
Anyhow.
the base game, and anyways.
On topic.
So he's dumb grappled me for
yes.
free, or maneuver.
Yeah, he is basically maintaining a very hard grapple on you as he's basically trying to bear hug you and beat you with it. And you notice his pump is definitely... All those earlier wounds, yeah, there's still that open sore spot that you've used Far Strike to cut open. But the rest of his wounds have healed very, very, very rapidly. Almost as if you never damaged him.
Oh my god, he's a tree hugger.
Alright, we got a PC slot going.
Someone want to try buffing
I think it's just
before I?
I'd recommend Vod remove the medicine.
Yeah, I'm just while he's hugging the tree, I'm just gonna walk up and and start tearing apart the thing on his back.
You've got burn gel on it.
The burn gel isn't hurting it.
Why? It's a fuel.
Oh, did you suffer the 5?
Either way, instead of
Yep, you already
damaging
did.
the person,
Okay.
damage the components on the person.
Yes,
Well,
I'm just gonna start tearing the components off of him.
Alright, yeah. I
Like-
think
Dismantling project. Do these all the time. Blowtorch.
blowtorch. Yeah. So how are you dismantling it? Like, what's the broad plan?
Mostly with trying to find the right parts, take them apart. A little bit of a blowtorch here, screwdriver there, so on and so forth. I mean, this guy's has his hands pretty full.
He's got his hands pretty full. Yeah. Give me a.
But I'm a being with like 8 arms. I don't think he's gonna knock me off by slightly shaking.
No, I don't think he is. Yeah. Give me a 3 purple mechanics check. Let's see if you can, sever this pump.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Noko rolls and his ungodly mechanics.
I mean, you guys know I'm
Boosted
gonna
by
roll
Zan.
earlier now, right? Oh yeah, two successes went on top of that.
Yeah.
So 7 successes for advantage.
And just so you know, I'm taking away 3 of those successes to add them into advantage. So instead for advantage, it's what 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
That depends if the GM wants to declare that successes are what helps remove it or advantages.
Oh, is it?
There's no issue. You easily rip off these pumps. And he is
Mechanically
very.
rip them off nicely, so I can save them for later.
Oh, well, that could be the advantage.
I feel like that would be more the advantage. Yeah, you can at least get the tubing off.
But does that have advantage?
Yeah, I feel like it would be a triumph to salvage the actual like container pump.
So unless you're going to ask Zizzo very nicely.
I mean, I can always just reroll.
Ruck is experiencing the GM's feeling in real life.
It's like, I'm sorry, 7 successes wasn't good enough. I'm going to re-roll. Holy hell.
I won't get this pump.
I mean, you got 5 more dice to see if you get a single triumph.
I know, like...
The
I know,
odds
it was
are in
funny
your
the way
favor.
it seemed.
What
I
is
know.
it like?
Do you want to re-roll?
Yeah, I'll reroll. I'll use my reroll talent. Hey, watch me fail now.
You say this.
Funny. I still think this is insane.
You got
This
it!
time.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, you
Okay,
could
there you go.
salvage that. You at least got the main pump on its back disconnected.
That's enough to reverse
Critical
engineer.
Hey, Pike, do you want to become Bane Pike?
Or
I don't
maybe
think
Vod
that's
is
a good
trying to become
idea.
Bane, Vod.
Oh no.
Bane Vod!
We don't know what's going to happen. This is Vod. Anything could.
Little did you know, Vaughn is actually the bad guy in Floofy's Felons. We just don't know it yet.
We already did.
Final boss.
And with that,
No, she's
Faud's
the
gonna take
boss.
Faud's gonna take everything stuffed him on the back of the head and walk back to his seat.
Again, that's still funny.
2
right.
maneuvers for the win.
But the thing is,
Sounds good.
we have Wampa and Floofy's Felons. So it would be Wampa versus Vod. What would happen?
Wampa is Vod because Wampa is the ascended deification of Vod.
Faud after they made time travel. Then went back.
No, like brain upload.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
All right, we got a PC slot going, which I think goes to.
I think it goes to me.
Yeah, it goes to Pike because
Yeah.
you haven't got to hit this guy yet.
Nope.
Great
Okay,
chaos.
so dumb question.
Mhm.
Does, for the purposes of heroic fortitude, does the damage removing a brawn, or the condition removing
Yes,
a brawn,
heroic
count?
fortitude would remove that. It's up no, because it's not a critical injury.
Oh,
That's the thing.
damn it. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Well, he grappled me, not like unless he's gonna suplex me out the train. That was. Let's see here. I am going to. Are you just posting that as a 10 plus success? What the fuck is that? I think that Beth is up.
10 plus success.
I think Beth is up. Is that the thing that you wanted to do?
No. I'm just saying, like, I wonder if he's gonna throw me out. It's like, well, that's an idea.
So you might
Oh,
want to
so
break
you're
a grapple.
imposing the idea that what could happen.
Yes.
Can I have that?
I
I
mean,
would
all
like
he has
that.
to do is toss him over at Zizzle, the poking at the hole the big boy made.
Please don't throw him at me.
Stop it!
Yeah. Please break out. We don't want you to be used as a projectile.
We're almost done.
This also does not want to be used as a projectile. In
Reverse-
fact, I think no one wants to be used as a projectile.
Reverse the grapple.
No. I'm going to double aim.
Okay. You are. No, that's fine. You're not ensnared. Continue.
Yep, okay, double aim.
A double aim. And let us. So it's gonna be.
Okay, so what am I witnessing? Are you gonna like break the grapple? Or are you just gonna fist a man to death? Proof he's gaping
Gonna-
hole.
I'm gonna fist him good through his gaping hole with my wood.
Someone please post that, no context.
While we are
with the
grappled
mighty
in a
wood.
manly fashion. With this hydrazine leaking all over me. Purple stuff. The other purple stuff.
The other purple stuff.
With the liquids
So,
flowing
yeah.
everywhere.
And on top of that, okay, I need to put these in chat. So can't do heroic fortitude, double aim. And what's out of the martial? Martial grace is, yeah, this one. Okay. So I think that's all I can do as far as that. What's my difficulty?
Ian's going to suffer strain, so it's going to be 2 red. And a setback die. From recovering from that chair being hit. And a boost die, because he's challenging you.
Okay. Oh, the challenging, there's other stuff that happens with that, right?
Yeah, so
Well-
you get a boost dice for fighting him and 2 setback if you're not fighting him.
Yeah, and you've eliminated the other 2 components.
So now it's nothing but a detriment to him.
Oh, this is a lot of dice. Okay.
Plus 2 success. It's okay, they're not more
Point.
dice.
Upgrade.
Okay, so an upgrade will get you another success. If you're upgrading the check, it'll get you another success and advantage.
Yeah. Correct. So that's success advantage.
And
Yeah.
upgrade.
I'm just going to wait for the result of this devastation.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Jeez.
That's,
So that's
a lot of
20.
damage.
Wait, how much coordination do I have? I have all of. Oh, I have 3 ranks of coordination. So that's 20 plus 3. 23 Pierce 3.
That's a nice solid punch. His abs are pretty good, so he's definitely feeling it.
You gonna crit him again?
Yeah, let's see
Super
how I
crit
can do
him
this
again?
math.
Crit 6
I mean, I could
times.
do a reroll talent, but then again, so
I
it
thought you
would
were just gonna
be.
use the light for advantage. Just do another super crit.
Let us. Okay, so that's 6 advantage, and if I. Is it 1 advantage to crit, 5 advantage, and if I spend a destiny point, that's 4 strain for 4 more. Total of 10.
You've already spent a
you
destiny
already
point
spent
earlier.
Destiny point,
Yep.
yeah.
Ah, damn it. Well, I think it's thematic. So let's spend 8 strain for this extra 4.
Okay, so that's a total of
11
I am-
advantage.
So it's 1 to. Oh, wrong button. It's 1 to crit 10
Oh, yeah.
plus. So it's 130 plus the 10 from before. So 140 is what the crit's going to be.
Okay, and with that, that's basically a flat modifier of 100. Not Big Boy's dead. Yeah, you go. Oh,
Jeez.
I like this.
Big boy just
Please do not-
dies.
Wait, it's.
I don't know why I had him selected,
I
but
fall.
yes.
Yeah, it's like just
Describe
emotionally dead.
describe how you finish off Gruck.
Oh, God.
How does your
Um,
brutal demolition of him occur and end in his death?
Oh, I know what you could say.
Please note that you're using a bunch of light side points rather than dark side.
And you have not necessarily penetrated him immediately.
With your wood.
Okay, let's see. He is very, very dead. So Pike is up and wrestling for a good position against this guy. And there's one slip up from Gruk as he's going through his hydrazine field rage. And Pike gets the opportunity to kick out his kneecap from the side and then force him down onto his knees. And then next blow is hammering down onto the blow he had already made before, except now he hits something, the shoulder goes limp, or that arm goes limp. And he leans in and just says, "You should have stopped reminding me that Tails is dead." And he takes the guy's head between both of his hands and spins it 180 degrees.
I would make a cracking noise, but I don't know how to make a good cracking noise. Yeah.
Like-
There we go.
For a pure just semi-mild cracking sound, what you can do is you can put your nails just a bit behind your teeth, and then sort of
So the
Anyhow,
light side
hard to
part of
describe.
this is I made it quick.
You made it quick, yeah.
Yep, could be much worse.
You hear the voice in your head. He deserves so much worse.
And Pike puts his hands to his head and just says, is whispering to himself over and over, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up."
You feel your arm, your cybernetic arm, even as it's probably the encounter is more or less over. So everyone wants to do their, cool or discipline check to recover
Oh
some
God,
strain.
yes.
Look at your
wow.
strain threshold right now.
Yeah, geez, I just noticed that myself. I'm
I,
fine, but you
uh,
are certainly not.
Can I make a coordination check or athletics check to swing back
Yeah.
into the train, please?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
let's
you're-
make sure Big
Pancake
Boy
on the station.
survives.
Zizzo will fire his grappling gun.
shit.
He's what's it called?
The rider essentially.
Yeah, he'll fire the ascension pistol over to grab Big Boy and help pull him in.
So
Sounds
before
good.
you do that, can I make the coordination slash? I want to see if I can do it.
Make a 2 purple,
Oh.
purple, and
If
one
we've got
setback.
time, you
Yes.
could technically very cautiously make your way in, add a few
Right.
boosters, because
It's a
It's not. She's
two
probably gonna do like a
two
backflip.
purple, one setback.
I want to do a
Yeah,
flip.
it's presuming he's already using brace as the maneuver. But yes.
Okay, and 2 success from battle meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Needed those success, and he got to the
And you got a
triumph.
triumph.
You gotta try 'em. I do a backflip. I do a double backflip and land neatly on the car and swoop up the fancy gun.
Yeah,
In
super the
one hand.
fancy gun.
It's
Perfect.
just was like
So I'm
digging in his
dual-wielding.
bag to pull out his ascension pistol. He's like, "I'm good. Let me help you up." How the fuck did you do that?
Pinpoint landing. And I'm holding the heavy repeater in one hand and the fancy gun in the other.
Yeah. Pike, heal 2 more because you're also under battle meditation, so you get 2 more successes.
Oh, yay. I was at 18 out of 19.
Yes. Zizzo, you can make that cooler discipline check, add 2 successes. Same with Big Boy. Cooler discipline, no difficulty.
Cool or discipline? You're better at cool.
Yeah. So while you're doing that,
I'm hella cool.
you're hella cool. Thought process. Do you mind if we actually ran this a little bit longer tonight? Because I didn't expect this to take so long. And I wanted to get through
I
this.
am about to have my head turned 180 degrees by key myself.
Okay.
So,
Can I get 15 minutes to set up the next scene?
we get a couple more minutes, babe? Can we get a couple more minutes?
So is that 5 strain for a Big Boy?
Yes.
Okay, so he's back down
I think
to.
that's more than I have.
You had 5, so you are back
Oh,
down to
there
0
you
strain.
That would be a yes.
Okay,
My execution has been postponed.
sounds good.
It was only
Safe
90 degrees.
execution. Like,
Because if I remember correctly, if you actually try to snap someone's head, it's like exponential. So it's 1, the 3, the 7, and then it finally gives. Anyways, that's your morbid Zerg fact for the day.
yeah, yes.
Okay, 3 for me.
As your tram or monorail finally hovers into a station, you hear the beeping sound. Boom! Welcome to Terminal 27A. Ahead of you is an elevator shaft directly leading to the Deadlands. This is the final stop for this tram. The tram will now enter maintenance mode in 10 minutes.
Well, how about that? This was a stop. I wasn't even then. I didn't
Floor
even have to
starts
lie to
recording.
And I'm not sure about you, but I think I might have to wait on finishing my dinner.
Oh. Oh, Pike. Ah. Sure, yeah. Um.
There might be a little bit of blood just lying around in general, in between
Far from
Gruk
not paying
and.
attention.
Shred, out of
Pike-
curiosity, does the font of healing, like, can I use it as a weak prestidigitation? and
Yes,
clean up
yes,
the
you
area?
can to clean up the blood.
Uh.
Thank you.
Hey, Pike. Maybe we should drop him down the hole.
Pike is just standing, just staring at Grug.
I
Pike.
got it. I'll walk over and start dragging him to the hole.
Ike, you hear the voice in your head. That guy must have been important to you.
I shove him down the hole.
Not that poor soul. The one he named.
This is the same one from before.
Yeah, this is the same voice from the inside. The little parasite.
Is there some sort of check I can do to try and shield my thoughts, even if for a little bit?
What your thoughts?
Shield from it.
Shield.
Oh, shield it. Yeah. Give me a 2 purple discipline check.
I want to be quote unquote alone.
Mhm.
Does he get a +1 boost from the leadership check way back when?
Oh,
Yes, he does.
so that's 4 success.
Yeah,
I forgot to add
three
in the battle
success, 2
meditation.
threat, and a boost.
Roll a
Need to roll that
boost.
boost die.
Boost. 1 advantage.
1 threat.
So 1 threat.
3 success.
As you shield your thoughts, the parasite begins to talk to you, and he says, "You know what happens when I get separated from you, right? And you feel your connection to the Force ever so weaken upon that threat."
Well, fuck.
You also
mean,
then feel
Sark.
Zizzo start climbing up you. Are you alright, buddy?
Yeah. Zen isn't going to say anything, but he'll also walk over.
Big boy still trying to jam this guy through the doorway. Wowzers, you a big boy, aren't you?
He just kept on saying, "Where's Tails? Where's Tails?" And the first time I wanted to make it longer, and
suffered. But then I just wanted to kill him quick because I don't think Tails would have wanted to be slow. He was a fast racer, you know? Don't let things get in the way, just go around them.
Who was he? How did he even know Tails? How did any of
think
these people know Tails? He's-
Thematically, who would make the most sense to remember this particular guy?
Remember the racer?
Yeah, specifically. Like, I'm
Aside
not
from
saying like,
Tails,
oh, no
probably
one's gonna remember.
Zizzo.
No.
Probably Zizzo would never Gruck, because
Zizzo
Gruck was going to kill him.
Was Zizzo gonna kill?
No,
I
Gruck
thought-
was going to kill Zizzo because he thinks Zizzo tampered with something on the pod racer
Oh,
way
okay.
back when.
Yeah.
He thought Zizzo
Oh.
was cheating, quote unquote, ignoring the fact that Gruck was 100% cheating by bringing a gun.
Yeah, Zizzo has no recollection of that. It was
Okay.
over 3 years ago, and
Zizzo would remember that Gruck was trying to kill him.
yes, but he wouldn't recognize Grok.
True, it is
Yeah.
definitely a different body shape, to say the least.
So, with
well,
that in
I
mind,
think, yeah, I think with that, then I'll go with the idea that Zan would more likely remember, because that was probably the first time you've seen someone just straight up die in front of him.
Not Zizzo, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why Zan has a reason to remember, as opposed to Zizzo going, well, just more shit during my life. But yeah, like, Zan will like stare quizzically, and like a blend of his memory and his medicine knowledge, just like sort of assume what he would look like if he wasn't so deformed by musculature. Sort of goes like, actually, I think I know who this is. I, he looks a lot different now, but he.
He ranks you have his
I'm pretty
etymology.
sure he would.
Sorry to interrupt the monologue.
Anyway,
continue with the
okay.
monologue. Okay, I got an idea. Continue.
I think he was the racer that tried to kill Tails back when we were still in the pits.
Well, that fucker?
But he
was dead.
died.
Yeah. This guy suddenly won't dead. I mean, well, wasn't.
Well, he's not talking.
Anyway. Hey, look, buddy. And he kind of like wraps a arm around Pike. There's nothing we can do about it. I miss Tails the same, but he did his memory proud by killing this son of a Bantafada. Whoever they were, they apparently there's a long shit list against us. Robot was talking about Marvin and Gracchus. Apparently they got long memories. We've been gone for 3 years out of who knows where, and suddenly we come back and we're suddenly being targeted instantly. So
I'm surprised that they would care to target us after so long. We're not even trying to oppose them.
Zan and Zizzo, as you're middle talking each other, there's something weird on your guys' necks. Seems a little darker patch on the skin.
God, what is this?
Zan recognizes the emotion.
It seems to be similar of that parasite.
Oh, that's not good.
This was like scratching. Was that? Did he have like fleas or something? God, I don't know, itchy.
Zan's gonna try some. He's gonna try to use the font of healing to like clean that. See if it has an effect. Force on a force thing.
Okay.
Do you want that as a roll or?
We'll just do it as a narrative.
Sure.
So, are you using the liquid? Or are you consuming a charge? Or are you just using it just as the resonance?
For the moment, the resonance, if he feels that it's suitable to use a charge, he will try.
Okay. As you basically move in the resonance towards it, you notice the dark patch retreats away.
As
It
it
seems
moves or shrinks,
shrinks. You no longer see a dark patch. You just kind of see it there. Says you still feel kind of a little bit of an itch, but it's definitely not as noticeable as it was before.
Well, whatever that stuff is, it's better. God, I haven't felt that
okay,
itchy.
Zen is now going to genuinely use a charge.
All right. Yeah. As you use that charge, oh, this is interesting. So as you pour it over Zizzo's neck, Zizzo, it definitely feels warm, and this is like hot water
Hi,
on your neck.
whoa,
Phew. You know, it's a little when you have hot water and something it doesn't normally have. It feels kind of a little spicy.
yeah.
Whew.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. Um, Zan, you notice that it's more of a temporary solution. So mechanically, Zizzo, you no longer benefit from that failure threat success advantage component of a destiny point.
that's all right. I didn't need it anyway.
Um,
On my own left.
Fred, you're evil.
Well, that ooh, ugh. God, now I'm all wet, but thanks. The itch is gone at least.
Yeah, the itch is gone. It definitely. You notice. I'm going to say you're not going to expend the whole charge.
Okay.
But as you expend some of it, you realize it's getting most of it away, but it's not getting every nook and cranny out of. You feel in the force it's still there, just hiding.
Hmm.
You would need some kind of aerosolization or some advanced delivery method of this font.
Laser.
Zen, you got there's like something on your neck. Is that what that was? Is that what you just did to me? Is that? Is it real itchy?
It is what I used on you, and my neck isn't feeling as itchy anymore either.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, so for the next sessions, Zizzo does not benefit from that mechanical advantage of the Destiny point. That special one. But yes, there
Out
is
of character, I approve of the conversation that Vodvab is having.
Yeah, I have to respond via Drifter's chat. We'll summarize after.
Sounds good. You notice in the distance lights, and you're thinking those are patrol vehicles coming to investigate, well, the explosion and other fun
Alright.
activities that have been going on. It would be prudent for you to leave.
All right, let's get out of here.
Can I do a quick 4C
Yes.
on the status of either? I want to do a 4C on the idea of whoever sent the person with the lightsabers.
Oh ho ho ho. Yes. Okay. Yeah, roll me a 4C check. Just the first die.
Do I still get all three?
Yeah, you get all three force die.
What? You got
I know this is like more than 15 minutes, and I know Key is itching to.
all right. All of our cables were on top of her. She needed to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
good.
shit.
Insight points. You might be straining a bit, but
If I used all of them, would I get strained out? Or would I
eight,
be
Spend the
able to
destiny with
see?
it.
or you can spend a destiny point and only take 4 strain instead of 8.
Yeah, fine.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I
We're
guess he
re-rolling the
has
destiny pool
to-
after, so.
Okay, that's comforting to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. You're seeing composite image of two people. One in black armor, in a cape going up. The other, metallic, like a droid. The droid's chassis looks like a protocol droid of sorts. Very fancy. Must be a very, very new sparkling factory clean model. The man who has the black armor and the cape seems to have like a darkish brown skin. Very confident in himself. You can infer what you will with the information. But as far as you know, one is somewhat close, one is far lurking in the shadows. The one in the black armor is far lurking in the shadows. The one with the droid legs and chassis, physically possibly close, but almost feels of your presence as there's a dichotomy. The droid, this protocol droid.
The laptop decided to shit itself
Okay.
and kick me off the internet. So whatever was spoken about in the last minute.
That's okay. I'll reiterate. So you have a composite.
I'll have it recorded too.
Yeah, you have a composite image of two individuals. One is physically close but emotionally far. This is a protocol droid of sorts. Very, very new, very fresh model of it. The other is physically far but emotionally invested in this. Black armor, black cape, dark skin, and a smile.
The
one
so
with the lightsaber blade. This is I'm combining. Let's see, 2. Yeah, I'm using this as 2 pips so far.
Okay.
And there's 2 individuals seem to be very vested.
So let's do the rest for magnitude and range, I guess. Or I'll just spend all.
I'm not familiar with the magnitude upgrade. So thankfully,
More details.
More details. Are there specific details you're looking for?
That's a good question.
Why they sent them? Why they still care about us?
Their closest agent.
Their closest agent.
Like the middleman?
That would be hard. You still gain the same information. Seems to be the man in black armor and the droid in a fancy new chassis. There's no middleman. This is a direct from high up.
Pike, you in there, buddy?
I guess range.
Zen will hold his hand up and it's like just give him a short moment.
All right, and then you have the range upgrade.
I can say that in character because I can sense sort of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think range is more mechanically oriented to the control upgrade.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah, because it's tied to the control initiative upgrade. So it's more based for that.
Wait, does that extend it to friends? I don't know how to play my character anymore. Anyways.
No, that's okay. No, range is more for the control initiative. The things that are more foresight are you have a strength upgrade.
Okay. Well,
you could share it with your friends. That'd be a cool use for a range upgrade.
I'll just share with Zan. He can speak for it.
Zan, yeah, you see when you're looking and thinking about that assassin, 2 like a almost composite image comes in. One of a man in black armor and a black cape, dark skin, and a smile. The other being a protocol droid with a fancy new chassis of gray and red. whoever sent the assassin was a very direct, very high level. There's no middleman. This is directly from a top level individual to say, I want you to capture or eliminate these two, with an emphasis on capture. Pike, you also get that information, that the emphasis on capture.
Gotcha.
Yes, but as the lights get closer and closer, says, I'm sure you're thinking, hey, we should get out of here.
Oh yeah,
So-
Pike would definitely move if Pike's internet didn't,
This is like tapping him like, come on, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Gotta go.
We can do our thinking another time. Let's go.
All right, on the mad scientist side of things, someone's gonna have to drag me out. But
Mm-hmm.
we were basically trying to get the big guy to the hole, and he got stuck in the doorway, so we had to maneuver him out like a couch. And then we accidentally twisted him free, and he just flew into the pit. But then Vod was still saying we should like cremate the body, so he gave me some accelerant. I Molotoved it and threw it at the meat puddle, and so that's just burning below.
Yeah,
like
I
it.
hate to be the person of disappointing news as well. Vodveb, as you're looking at the hydrazine pump, it's literally just a pump, some tubing that directly went into the skin. It's not very healthy to have this tubing on you. It's literally just a pump. You like those spray backpacks? Like the
I'm like half machine.
Hey, anything's possible. But I'm just describing it.
Pretty sure my heart is
Yeah,
a pump at this
so-
point.
But it is like a type of pump that goes like into the body and filtrates chemicals into the blood, right?
No, this is literally he's pumping this healing liquid directly into his muscle.
Yeah.
It's not very safe for normal people use.
I was
it's like
curious if it
creatine on
worked. It's like,
steroids.
but yeah, I was curious if it
Please
worked
tell
like
it
a
to a
very
junker.
poor dialysis machine.
Sorry,
Like
please tell it to a
filtrates the
junkie.
blood.
Yeah, also, I need to look at your encumbrance because you're like way above threshold.
Who, me or Big Boy?
Vodvab.
I'm really only carrying my gun.
Yeah, I'll just see a bunch of
And your
gear in
toolkit,
here
yeah.
that
15,000 units of burn gel.
Take care, Zerg.
Caesar.
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 It's
Yeah.
my toolbox, my gun, and some burn gel.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll quickly set up the next scene, and I'm sure that'll be in the recording, and I'll leave this as the Yeah, so you got the burn gel, and okay, what's your current encumbrance threshold then on your character sheet or on your updates?
It would be 15, but with the way that this does it, I have no idea why I have so much right now. Let me check Og dudes.
Yeah, what's it on Og dudes? Because it's gonna calculate into the tanks of fairly heavy. That's my
Is
concern.
it? Well, I'll just hand off
It's
the big boy.
it's sizable.
I guess the selling point is we're both looking at. Does he see anything remarkable about it? Because if it's just a poor man's pump,
It's
then he's probably not
remarkable in
gonna
how
use it.
crude it is.
Yeah, like I said, we just sold to some junkie and check drugs on himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be Mimi.
Yeah, and like I did slash me, and that's why I had the Zan.
I had him
Mimi
selected.
steals.
No, I can't see what's happening.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway,
as
leaving
you
the scene saddened and
as you're dragging that hydrazine pump and whatnot going through, you finally get to the elevator. The police don't see you. Yeah, you're dragging that pump, so that's not an issue. You're carrying it. You finally get to the elevator, and you're down to the Undercity. In particular,
I'm sure Nox could tell you what he just saw.
what did you just see?
No visible tokens.
Yeah, you don't own an invisible token for the
Let
scene.
me copy paste everyone. That was a dumb me decision. All right, here we go. So I think everyone has a thing there now. All right, I think everyone can see now.
Okay, yes, now it can. Yeah, visibility.
All right, as you're walking through and just carrying around, and the place Dead Town really lives up to its name. Zizzo, this actually makes you. This feels really wrong to you. Now, both Zan and Zizzo have grown up in megacities.
Mm-hmm.
Now Zan maybe not spent too much time in necessarily an underworld environment,
No.
but this
Wouldn't
seems
this
pretty
be
empty.
this would be? I mean, this would be like what Zizzo grew up in. He grew up in undercities.
Yeah, like in Undercities.
Yeah.
Normally Undercities have like people in it,
Yeah.
or at least like rodents or other small critters or bugs.
The lack of life is unsettling.
The lack of life is very unsettling. It feels like, if you ever walk into an area that seems too quiet, you're like, am I about to get jumped?
Mm-hmm.
You've probably been feeling that for the past 20 minutes. Like, it's so unsettling that it's the norm and you don't feel so bad. It just seems
Xan is going to
empty.
try to use sense with the 2 non-committed force die just to see if he can sense
Okay.
other life.
Yes. And we'll get to that. So roll me a sense.
Sure.
Yeah, power seems to be intermittent. Some areas are exceptionally dark.
You should be able to right-click your sense power.
Yeah, you have 2 ranks of knowledge Outer Rim. You've heard of this region called Dead Towns, where people basically do grave robbing here. You'd be expecting graves or even droid patrols, but you don't see any.
Yeah.
Now,
Don't
do you
sense
want to use
anything.
Dark Side? No, you don't sense anything. As you walk around the corner from down here, you notice Vodvab.
Yeah.
Look who it is!
Hey, my droids.
Paul and Debbie! They're down here.
The
I'm
fuck?
going to do a quick mechanics check over, make sure nothing's on them. Both
Uh,
separately.
Yeah, I'm not even in roll mechanics. They basically just have their same equipment as they always had. That blaster rifle.
I'm making sure there's nothing extra attached to them, such as tracking, anything to make them turn against us. I think bring people back from the dead.
That
they bugged?
that's fair. You have 5 ranks in the mechanics. Whatever you want to be the truth is the truth in that respect.
They have $1 million.
Make sure
They're-
it's gonna blow up an engine while we're inside of a ship.
So let me just write it down for you, for it to be clear. They're Paul and Tibby are not bugged. They have
Well, then
no
perfect.
what are they called? Restraining bolts or other droid brain altering devices, and are not carrying any extra equipment.
There you go. Now I am perfectly happy.
Yes, let's make that perfectly clear. Paul's the older one, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Paul is saying, "Oh, thank goodness we've seen you. We had to tell Timmy about the uprising. We thought you were dead, and you joined the resistance for a bit, and then we're just so happy to see you." In binary. Timmy
Yeah,
is
pleased to
quiet.
see you, master.
Zizzo is sitting up on Pike's shoulder, his mouth just aghast, just like, how the... There's literally nothing living down here, and these two show up?
Why I think there's
I
something living
think
down
I think they might be the reason nothing's living down here.
I mean, maybe, but if they're going around shooting everything, I'm sure somebody would have showed up and stopped them. They're just the little flighty droids. I know they got guns, but Vod, what is this, Vod? Are they bugged?
No, they're perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
I mean, I can check again.
All right, I trust you.
Timmy, peeks up for a second. It's like, oh, there's, something. There's a body fell. We should show you.
Oh, where?
Come on, and you kind of zoom off.
Now where are they
over.
Hey,
going?
what is it, Lassie?
Yeah, what is it, Lassie?
Vod, what is it now? Where are they going? Didn't they just come back to
show
you?
me a body.
Oh.
A body? You sure it's not the
Yes.
one that we dropped?
I mean, if it is,
Or
I'm gonna set on
one of
fire
the
some
other
more.
ones we dropped? Possibly the third one we dropped?
Be on your guard then.
Did they say it was on fire and also mostly disintegrated?
It just said something dropped.
I can't move
You know,
Pike.
it's just like
Could be the droid then.
yeah, it was a droid. Yeah.
Oh, good. We should probably make sure he's actually scrap.
Yeah, but then we can scrap him for parts.
Exactly. I really don't want him getting back up and coming back after me. I did kind of piss him off.
Hey, Timmy, how would you like a fresh set of legs?
Paul is saying in binary to Vodvab, well, about that, he was alive until they came along.
Who's they?
As you turn the corner, you see well, now it's a corpse of IG-09.
The scrap heap.
Zizzo, you saw the damage he had. You saw what probably got inflicted in the fall. What you're currently seeing is looks like someone blasted the bejeebers out of this droid after it fell.
Fuck. Somebody didn't like this droid more than us.
Hey, dibs on the power core.
They
And rush over.
There ain't much left of the power core.
There ain't much left on this body.
Ah, dang.
What
Always
is
wanted
left?
to make a fusion explosive.
I mean, is there anything salvageable on this body for VOD?
Scrap metal.
I'll take it.
Ay, ay, ay.
It can be melted down to a mouse droid.
I can use it
Droids
for
ain't.
shrapnel.
You don't usually. I mean, I've seen many droids in the scrap heaps, but never like this. They didn't leave nothing.
Memory chip?
Nothing.
Is the head even there?
The head looks very squished.
Are there scorch marks?
Oh yes, there are quite a few. It looks like
Okay.
you've probably seen this. You ever seen like a gang execution?
Okay.
Like they're
Not
down.
personally.
Not yeah, but
This was probably seen the aftermath at least of one where someone just is sitting there and just got executed by a bunch of blaster fire.
yeah. So that was more what I was trying to understand. Is
Yeah.
Was it done by blaster fire or was it done by physical bludgeoning?
Blaster fire, and looks like somebody's got some very sharp knives that also is cutting up what's left. The knives are more towards the torso, and then everything else just gets shot by blaster fire.
Hey, look at that. They did the disassembly for us.
So I'm no tech. Is there any memory that could be extracted?
Guys?
Yeah.
Hear the sound of
We may
sounds
not.
like laminate boots coming around.
We may not want to be
Footsteps.
here.
Good
Right.
idea. Yeah. Fallfab's good. Should start taking off.
Sounds good.
Back home, this is what the gangs would do to somebody they didn't like. If this just happened, because we dropped them only what 20 minutes ago, half hour.
Then we're not alone. Let's move.
Yeah. And there's a lot of them, so.
As you hear in the comm link, you hear a voice. It's more like I guess I would say, more local open frequency, like a very short range. And you just hear a familiar female voice. Don't worry, I have his data chip. And we're not enemies. Definitely not this time.
Fuck.
And
Hey,
see
Zizzle,
around
was that your ex?
as you see around the corner, the major and several of her retinue.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
Delilah.
man, look
I
at
thought
that.
it was.
My
We all
finger
thought it went to
slipped and,
Delilah.
I thought it was going to be Delilah.
My
We
finger
all went
slipped,
back
and I told Timmy to accidentally fire into him with 16 boost die.
Maybe makes more sense, but Delilah is more shocking. Or more
A-
threatening, possibly.
As Zizzo sees them start kind of walking around the corner, he immediately activates his stealth device and just like disappears behind things. It's like
Geek Boy's just gonna walk over to the droid, rip off its head for a trophy. Can you add
Hello
that to
again.
my inventory, please?
Later, but yes. You
Hello
see her
again.
walking through in a.
Is it still your old name or a different name now?
Doesn't really matter.
We'll stick with Major then.
I think that's good.
I haven't made it to Colonel yet. It's been years.
It's irrelevant. This whole situation is gone even far out of Gracchus's control. This assassin, as she looks over to IG-09, or the corpse of it, she pulls out the memory chip on the unit. The assassin, I assume, was targeting you.
That's what we assumed as well. The less understanding as to why anyone still cares.
and then
Some individuals have a fetish for vengeance. Well, there isn't too much time. This moon's gone mad. The lack of sentient beings you see here is highly intentional from the Hutts. Looks over to kind of goes closer to the IG unit. Kind of feels around, touching it with her hand. Sniffs it. Just what I suspect. Gene Jacks. Do you know why the Hutts are taking so many slaves?
Because that's kind of what they do.
he hears
Not
this
like
snirk
this.
from the shadows.
We have a terrible inkling that they're taking them to a particular planet, and it doesn't seem to be for their long-term health.
You could argue those are the lucky ones or the unlucky ones. At least the ones that are strong enough get sent there. The ones that are weak, well, she kind of shows her hand with a very thick residue, with some purplish tint to it. Sent to the meat grinder. Literally.
So it is as we feared. The strong ones are going to a meat grinder elsewhere.
Also, pardon my Gungan, but what the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, that was impeccable.
Putting a stop to this madness. Trying to
Why?
stop them.
You were working for the Rascals the last time we saw you.
Well, then I have quite a story to tell you. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Cut and scene.
And scene. Or end to cliffhanger for next episode.